hear some rainfall. I hear some creepy wind sounds, and then I guess we dive in.
Reader.
Dear reader.
Allow me to introduce you to my book. Though it might at first appear like many books you've come across, it is far from ordinary.
Okay.
You may, therefore, have some misunderstandings about its nature. The story that awaits you has not been fully told.
Huh?
In fact, its conclusion is not yet known, even to myself. It is in that way that my book is special. It is in that way that you are special.
I'm special. Hee.
Without you, there is no story. Chapter 1. Normal isn't what it used to be. This is a story about change. Nestled in a shallow valley is the town of Beacon Pines. Far from the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, a young boy walks alone at dawn. His name is Luca Van Horn, and like you, dear reader, he's here for a reason.
He's here for a reason. Already love the art style. It's so, like, atmospheric. I guess I'm just going. Hey, Dad. How are things going? Today's the first day of summer vacation. I start middle school next year, I guess. I was 6 years old when you died. It's been 6 years now. From here on out, you'll have been gone longer than you were here. Feels like that should mean something. Mom always said this tree was your favorite spot in the world. Me too. Hey, Luca. I knew I'd find you here.
Rollo was Luca's closest friend. He possessed many fine qualities, but subtlety was not one of them.
Well, after I banged on your door till your gran answered, and after I checked the pond, and climbed up the treehouse, then I knew I'd find you here.
Rollo finally noticed the tears welling in his friend's eyes, and the flowers on the grave.
Oh, yeah, right. You and your mom always did this on your dad's birthday. Yeah. Hi, 2B. Bacon Pines. Hi, 2B. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Bacon Pines. Yeah, that would be a different vibe. Sounds fun, though. I'd play Bacon Pines. I didn't know if you were going to keep doing it now that your mom's gone, too. Oof. She's not gone. She's just missing. Sorry, I meant to say since she went missing. She's gonna come back, Rollo. Of course she is. Oof. Oof. Okay, Dad. See you next time. Big oof. Doobie, I hope you're doing well. I think I'm ready to get out of here. Sure, lead the way. Okay, here we go. Oh, look at the little, like, dandelion things coming up when we go. Just sneeze. Charmed life. Find a charm. I got an achievement. That's so cute. Oh, does it want me to... Oh, okay. Can I do anything with that? Doesn't look like it.
Wonderful. I had a good feeling about you from the moment you opened my book. That charm is a very special thing. Very special indeed. Keep hold of it for now. Its purpose will reveal itself soon enough.
Okay, cool. What emotes have my heart? I'm so glad. I'm so glad you enjoy. I'm really happy with how the rally emotes turned out. Twitch is being weird today. Might have to miss some things. We'll see how it goes. That's fair, Held. I will say my network thing is having a little bit. There is a little bit of issue on my end. Like it's lost about like 2% of the frames since beginning of stream. But either way though, you know, you do you. Joe, welcome in. Thank you for being here. I hope you're doing well. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. The whole reason I was looking for you. I was wondering if you'd ever get to that. I found the perfect way to start our summer. How's that?
Rollo looked to the side suspiciously.
Not here. They might be watching. They who? It's your favorite starter too? Oh my gosh, heck yeah. I like exclusively picked fire type starters until I started playing Sun and Moon and I saw Rowlet and I was like, oh my gosh, this Pokemon has my heart. Joe, I hope you're doing well. Welcome in. You're not so loud. We need to do this in a secure location. Mission control. All right, I just have to tell Gran and then we can head out. What are you going to tell her? don't know. I'll think of something. If it's all the same to you, I'll meet you at the welcome sign. Your grand still kind of wakes me up. I don't do well with new people. She moved in like half a year ago. Just meet me at the sign when you're done. Suit yourself. I won't be long. Tell Gran before heading out with Rolo. Okay, cool. Sounds good. And if I... Okay, cool. Just getting a feel for the stuff. I love the art style. Look at this. Oh, it's so cute.
Dear
So, like...
reader, forgive me for this interlude.
It's so like storybook. Drinking your morning coffee. Nice.
Remember that charm you found in the dandelion patch?
Yes.
There are more of those special charms to discover throughout Beacon Pines.
Figured. Hi, Keza. Thank you for the quiet hello. Have a good lurk. Oh, I will hydrate. Good idea. Y'all make sure you're staying hydrated too. Also, meds reminder if anyone hasn't had their meds yet today. Make sure you do that. Very important.
They've been known to reveal themselves to those who are willing.
Okay.
Some of them can be found in this very house.
It's so cozy. Look at it. Oh my gosh, it's so lived in. Also, I know that it said it's like the start of summer vacation, but like it still feels very like
The house was
autumnal.
more peaceful, more orderly, and more covered in flowery fabric.
It's so cute.
One of his father's old stethoscopes. Luca had spent countless hours listening to anything and everything with it. Not for years, though.
Oh. Are we gonna sit? Oh, cute. Cute. Oh my gosh. Like tiny Luca in like the giant chair. Oh, and the little slide off. Love that.
Gren had already lit the fire. She kept a warm house, as if by grandmotherly obligation.
It's so cute. Oh my gosh.
Just some dusty knickknacks.
I love dusty knickknacks.
Oh my, this is quite exciting. I am now certain that you are the one I've been waiting for all these years.
He does give storybook vibe, yeah, which makes sense with like the sort of like theming of the game itself. But yeah, yeah, very storybook.
You'll recall I was a bit coy regarding the use of charms earlier. Excuse me, I tend to have a flair for the dramatic.
Yeah, exactly. Best kind.
You are about to encounter your first turning point.
Dusty knickknacks, best knickknacks.
There are certain times in this tale when everything hinges on a single word. Step forth, dear reader.
Yeah, because Luca did.
On
Oops.
the other hand, Gran will be waiting when you return.
I didn't actually mean to go back inside. Because yeah, Rolo did say like, "Oh, what are you gonna say?" And Luca was like, "Oh, thanks."
Spend hours hiding in the bushes, waiting for a chance to jump out and startle his mother.
As Luca said, "I'll think of something." But I trailed off because I didn't want to talk over the dialogue.
She always enjoyed humoring him by feigning terror.
It's so pretty. Look at this garden. Oh my gosh, I wish I had a garden like this.
A sturdy old wheelbarrow.
I'd never be able to maintain it though. I just want to look at all this stuff.
A beginner's guide to gardening laid open on the bench.
Okay, I think that's all the stuff. Hey, Gran, I'm gonna go. For Pete's sake, go change out of your pajamas before you say another word. But nothing. Inside clothes are for inside. And outside clothes are for outside.
Lucas stared at his feet and muttered under his breath.
Mom always let me wear my pajamas in the garden. Well, Eleanor isn't here, is she? Now go upstairs, change, and then we'll talk.
Right, of course. I forgot about the pajamas.
Fair enough. I mean, the whole, like, Mom always let me wear my pajamas in the garden.
Prepared meals crowded the refrigerator.
Like, we have been out. We did leave the house.
Each labeled with the day of the week. A pair of dull scissors, a broken can opener, a mostly empty bottle of glue, and some loose string.
Junk! Yeah. The best. Okay, cool. Anything back here? There's this.
The only piece of furniture Gran had brought when she moved in was an old hutch.
Love a hutch. Is this a... Oh, okay, this is a dead end. We'll go back this way and then I guess we go upstairs.
Luca paused at his parents' bedroom door. He just wasn't ready to go in yet.
That's fair.
Gran had commandeered the upstairs closet when she moved in. Some things need shelter from a young boy's mischief, she said.
Cute. Okay.
Gran's bed was undisturbed. Luca didn't mind that she had a habit of falling asleep in front of the fireplace. It meant that he could read late into the night.
Love that. Cute.
Gran's moving in meant that most of Luca's things had been crammed in the corner.
Less cute.
Luca was somewhat annoyed by the situation.
Hmm.
Luca tossed on his favorite old sweater. Even though it was the first day of summer, a chill still hung in the air.
Chill. Love that. Okay. Anything else in here? I'm gonna change our frame colors also. Let's put on crispy. That's nice and autumnal. There we go. Matches the colors of what we got going on. All right, downstairs we go. Now we're in regular clothes. Hi, Gran. I've put clothes on. Okay, I'm gonna go hang with Rolo for the day. See you later. Hold up now. Where are you and Rolo headed exactly? Oh, nowhere special.
The less Gran knew, the better for everyone involved.
I mean, we also don't know where we're going. We don't know what we're doing either. Okay, so am I... Ponder, hide, chill. I'm gonna say chill?
We were just gonna go chill for the day.
My Little Lakes, welcome in. Oh my gosh, I love Beacon Pines. This is my first ever playthrough. I'm so excited, but I know a lot of people have a lot of really good things to say about it. So I'm very excited. I'm loving it so far. We're literally like right at the beginning. I hope you're doing well though. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday.
The best lies are built on truth.
You boys are always in a hurry to do nothing. It's summer. It's summer break. We stick to what we're good at. So fun. It's a little creepy, but perfect for fall. That's what I was thinking. It's always given me like good sort of autumnal vibes. But then I found out it takes place like on the first day. Well, probably multiple days, but like the first day of summer. I'm like, interesting. It's always given me kind of like, they do say like that even though it's summer, there's like a bit of a like a crisp coolness in the air of the so. But like yeah. But yeah, I have heard it's a little bit creepy. So yeah, good for sort of pre-Halloween, I think. All the memories are coming back about this game. I did not play myself, but it's wild. I think you're gonna enjoy. I'm really excited. We stick to what we're good at. Well, make sure you're done chilling in time for supper.
Easy.
Okay.
Impressive. You've managed to navigate your first turning point without too much of a mess. That is the power of charms. A single word can change everything. I think it's time to introduce you to the Chronicle.
Cute game that isn't too long either. I love the animation. Yeah, I'm loving the like art style so far. The Chronicle. Oh my goodness.
The Chronicle is a record of the decisions you've made.
Right. Okay. So presumably, yeah, there's like branching storylines. Literally branching. We've got a tree over
You
there.
can see the turning point, which has been revealed. At any time, you can use the Chronicle to go back and invoke different charms, creating new branches. Luckily
see.
For us, this is the one and only turning point where the charms won't dramatically alter fate. It's the perfect opportunity to experiment with rewriting things.
I don't want to rewrite things. Well, I feel like the hide is gonna be not. That feels like that's gonna lead to try. I'm gonna say ponder. I'm a little curious about what that might. I don't know.
We were just gonna go ponder for the day.
That sounds like a lie. Oh, really? What are you boys gonna ponder on such a lovely day exactly?
This was Luca's chance to sell his alibi.
Bugs? I don't know. You know, Big stuff, small stuff, medium, mostly medium pondering.
Nailed it.
Well, make sure you don't ever burden yourself with a preponderance of pondering. Huh? Oh, forget it. Off with you now. Love that. Oh, and Luca. You and Rolo stay out of trouble. I know. Get into trouble with Rolo, no! But Gran specifically said to stay out of trouble. Oops. I love this house. It's so cute. Oh my gosh. So lovely. Okay. Yeah, I guess we're going. Oh, hello. Come on. Woo! Here we go. Dang it, Rolo. Welcome to Beacon Pines. You know the drill. Don't let anyone discover our secret path.
Chapter 2. Welcome to Beacon Pines. For many years, this valley had been a small mining outpost. It wasn't until Sharper Valentine built his fertilizer company that Beacon Pines was established. Over the next 30 years, the town had grown and prospered until the foul harvest and his sudden death.
Oof.
In the 6 years since, everyone was simply trying to get by.
Oh, so that was also 6 years ago. Because our dad died 6 years ago. So that was the same year. Interesting. Right, so we need people to not notice us? Old Pickler's Pond. Because Rolo just kind of went, but I worry that people might see us. Hey, Mr. Kerr. Hey there, pal.
William Kerr was the CEO of Perennial Harvest Company. He had become a fixture around town over the past few years. After the failing of Valentine Fertilizer,
I'm gonna swap to the controller just because it seems... I wasn't sure if there'd be mouse and keyboard stuff. It seems to just be keyboard, so I'm gonna switch to the controller.
the town was hungry to welcome a new source of employment.
Excited for the big festival? Oh, sure. Come on now, when I was your age, there was nothing more exciting than a town festival. The food, the music, the dancing. Sounds pretty alright. You're gosh dang right it is. I'll just as my face is covering the icons for the bag and the chronicle. But that's okay. They're up there. They're behind my face. I'm looking forward to letting off some steam myself. Make sure to invite all your little friends. I couldn't keep Rolo away if I tried. Excellent. Sorry, Luca. I've got to get back to the proverbial grindstone. Our harvest awaits and all that. Oh, now. The left side's a little low. Okay. Hello. Oh. Sorry, young Mr. Van Horn. Can't talk now. Very busy with preparations.
Augustus Valentine was not busy.
Oh, sorry, Gus. How many times do I... It's Mayor Valen. Ah.
Flustered, Gus instinctively loosened his tie.
Keep up the good work. I must briefly attend to a concerned citizen. Is it me? Am I the concerned citizen? It's nothing. Keep at it. All right, what can the mayor of Beacon Pines do for you today? Oh, just saying hi, I guess. Well, good day to you too, young Mr. Van Horn. Oh my gosh, can I chill? I'm chilling! Look at me! Oh my gosh. Hell yeah. I'm so cool. I didn't come look at the stuff down here. Okay. And then I guess we can go... Hello. Zzzz. Hey, Mr. Sinclair.
Mr. Sinclair continued snoring and lifted one eyelid just enough to see who it was. A tactic he often used to avoid undesirable conversation.
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Sinclair. Bah, don't you see I'm sleeping, boy? How's the napping today? Crummy as always. Used to have a perfectly nice view from here. Till Perennial Harvest put that monstrosity of a building in the way. Why don't you just move your chair a bit? Why should I be the one that moves? If it's a showdown they want, I ain't gonna be the one who blinks. Okay, fair enough. Hello. Come on, Andy, grab his wallet. I'm sorry, Iggy, I can't. Do it or we pound you. Yup. Yeah, but my mom said, yeah, but, I had a nickel for every yeah, but. I'd be the freaking king of nickels. Ain't that right, Tish? Yup. Love that. Hello. Mr. Van Horn, do you have a moment? It's just Luca. Golly, I'm sorry. It's my first week of Perennial Harvest.
Pen from the pocket of his sweater vest and began to frantically jot something down on a clipboard.
Wonderful. It won't happen again. If we're going to be on a first name basis, then you can call me Pete. Hello, Pete. Oh, nice to meet you, Pete. Sorry, what are you writing? Oh, just documenting. Gosh, it's exciting to be a part of something so darn special. You know, it's not just about new fountains and phone booths. We're gonna change the world. I believe it. And it all starts here in Beacon Pines. Isn't that amazing? Uh-huh. Anyway, I better get... Oh, that reminds me. We'd love to hear your thoughts. My thoughts? You bet. If we're gonna change this town, we need to get every detail right. That sounds intense. Hahaha. Changing the world is intense. So, what do you say? Could you answer a few questions? I mean, I suppose so. Wonderful. Open to answering a few quick questions. One down. See, it's not that hard, is it? Oh, okay, we're going already. Question 2. What is something you love about Beacon Pines? I really thought about it before. Perfect. It's the only place I've lived. See? Well, that wasn't so painful.
Stopped scribbling and glanced up from the clipboard.
Was it? I guess not. Huzzah! Our first 3 questions answered in record time. Are you literally writing down everything? Thank you so much for your time. I need to process these answers. We can save the rest of your thoughts for later. Okay. Our harvest awaits. Okay. I can't go down that way. That's fair. I mean, I can see there's barriers there, but like... You never know. Oh, right. Rolo's waiting up at the treehouse. Oh, okay. I can't explore and I can't go in Perennial Harvest. Okay. Cool. Just checking. Look at the way they run. That's so cute. I assume no one saw me. Mission control. Authorized personnel only. Hello. Hey, Jetson. Is the line playing on any tunes today? No bites this morning, I'm afraid. Come to think of it, I can't remember the last time I reeled one in. Hey, it was never about the catch. This is where I come to think. Yeah, that's what my dad used to do here. That reminds me. If you ever want his chair back, I've taken to standing recently. Keeps me from falling asleep at the reel. If you don't mind, I think it should stay. Not at all. An empty chair makes for a great listener. That's fair.
Whenever Luca saw his dad's chair by the pond, it reminded him of the days they'd pack up a couple of sandwiches and fish until sundown.
Aw. Oh, we're in a memory. Oh my gosh, we're so small.
Luca opened the tackle box and picked the perfect bait.
Tickle or junk? I'm gonna go junk.
Luca tied a shoestring to the hook. What fish could resist a nice shoestring?
I wonder what tickle would have been. Give it a good cast now. Oh, am I fishing? Oh, here we go. Do I have to actually fish? Because I'm really bad at fishing minigames. Oh, yes. You'll have to reel it in a bit faster or your catch will lose interest. Okay, so yes. Oh, but I need to get more bright. Okay. Let's go tickle this time.
Baited a feather onto the hook. Good for skimming the surface.
Okay. I have to actually fish. Do I have something on the line? Presumably. Right, and it starts to go red. Yay, I caught a rubber duck. Well, I'll be switched. It's your old rubber ducky. You were just a little drooling ball of fur when you lost that. Cried for days. I told you it'd turn up. Love that. Oh, can I get it? No. Okay. I just gotta fish up more stuff, I guess. Just keep fishing.
Tied a shoestring to the hook. What fish could resist a nice shoestring?
So there was a tick next to tickle in that one, it looks like. I guess because I did the thing. It, like, caught the thing that it would have been for. Basically. Interesting. A boot. A very green boot. Where do you think the other one is? Hard to say. Sometimes things drift away. That's not fair. No, it's not. Well, wherever it is, I hope the other boot at least has a sock to keep it company. Looks like we could use some new bait. What do you say we head out and find some more? Right, because I've used the two.
Luca gently baited a feather onto the hook. Good for skimming the surface.
Okay, but we have to go out and find some more. Can I go back this way? Oh, that leaves the memory, right? Okay. Oh, so I have to go back into like real time, get more charms, and then eventually go back into that memory to fish up more stuff, presumably?
They always had a good thing going. As long as they kept old Jeff happy, they had an endless source of precious materials to add to the treehouse.
Interesting, okay. Oh my gosh, I can chill! Yeah! Chillin'! Okay. I want to look around before we...
After Luca's father had passed, Rollo became obsessed with them building their own Hank atomic star scraper. It was some time before Luca realized it was Rollo's way of keeping him occupied.
Aw. That's nice. That's to go back down, presumably? Yeah, okay.
On certain nights, when the clouds were just right, the boys could tune into strange patterns of static.
Hmm.
Rollo thinks it's aliens. He always thinks it's aliens.
Oh, that's to go back out. Oh, so where does the trap door go? Oh, that also goes down, right? But to the this goes out to the balcony. Right. Oh, okay.
Looked up at the satellite dish. Rollo nearly killed himself putting that up into the tree.
Oh, okay.
While it didn't turn the radio into an interstellar communicator, it did at least boost the signal enough to overhear truckers one town over.
Sorry, I pressed it prematurely. That's okay. All right, let's talk to Rollo. Okay, what's this top secret plan to start our summer? So, you know the abandoned warehouse by my place? The old Valentine building? Yeah, well, it isn't abandoned. What makes you think that? Think this. Last night, it was glowing. Glowing? Are you sure? Kinda. Kinda glowing or kinda sure? Fair. That place has been empty since the foul harvest? Yeah. Who would even want to poke around that place? We would, Rollo. We would. Wait. It's just a busted old warehouse. I just meant we could do some research at the library. I was gonna say, why'd you bring it up? Do some research at the library. Okay. You want to actually go to the warehouse? What do you expect to find? Answers. My mom's out there somewhere, and it seems like everyone wants to pretend that she's gone for good. You don't have to come, Rollo, if you don't want to. Luca, remember that time I sort of accidentally burned down the chicken coop, and you jumped in and said it was your fault before my pa throttled me? This is a flaming chicken coop sort of deal. I've got your back. That's nice. Thanks, Rollo. Now that I think about it, poking around a decrepit fertilizer warehouse is exactly how I want to spend the first day of summer. Let's go! Okay. Cool. I guess that's this way. We're gonna pop back into the fishing memory and just see if pole is one that we can use as bait. It is.
Luca tied a small magnet to the line.
Small magnet.
Fishing with the law of attraction.
Here we go. I don't know. I was gonna say, I assume I need to sort of wait for it to do that thing that looks like there's something on the line, basically. It's so picturesque. Our side is just, it's so good. Oh my gosh, a key. Wonder what it's for. Where do you think the lock is for this key? Now, why would we want to find that? Because then we would know the secret. Gah, that's no fun. The second we know what it unlocks, it just becomes a boring old key. Right now, this key could unlock anything. Cool. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Okay, well, there's Rollo. That's good. I'm just catching my breath a bit. Go on, I'll catch up. Okay. Ah, look at the town. It's so cute. Hey, Mrs. Nelson. Morning, Luca. Any big plans for the summer? Not really. Heard anything about the old fertilizer warehouse? Any strange happenings? Can't say I have. Either way, a dusty old warehouse is no place for a young boy. You be safe now. I wonder whether I should ask some of the NPCs I've already spoken to.
Morning regulars nestled in their booths at the Early Bean.
Can I go into the Early Bean? No. Can I go up these steps at the back? Yes. Hello. Piper. Oh, hey, Luca, what's up? You know it's summer break, right? Of course. It's like the morning. Correct. And you're studying? Like they say, the early bird gets the proper education required for a successful and fulfilling career later in life. They do say that. Mm-hmm. Hey, Zariel. Hi, Luca. Could you please tell this lazy butt to help out in the cafe? Lumi, Zariel would like you... Luca, let me give you a little gem of advice. If you never do what you don't love, then you'll never work a day in... They say if you never do what you don't... Oh, you never do what you don't love. Right, yes. You'll never work a day... Wow. You're really setting the kid up for success. I can't go inside, okay. It's so cute though, oh my gosh. Like the little... Oh, I love it. Hello?
Miss Hatch could often be found near the fountain, too absorbed in a book to be distracted.
The two wandered down the wooded path, unaware of the danger ahead. Oh, this is getting good. That sounds like it could apply to us. Do you think I can go down this way? Oh, I can. Okay, well, I want to finish exploring all the things in this section first. Oh my gosh, I didn't even press anything. I just went straight in. Luca, just the fella I was looking for. Hey, Roxy, what's up?
Right. Rendezvous with Roxy. This is an important turning point. The first time where your charms will change the course of fate.
Oh no, I'm nervous.
And currently, we only have one suitable charm at our disposal.
Okay.
Have no fear, we can always return later using the Chronicle once we find more charms.
Oh, can I? Okay.
Now I'm just rambling. Where were we?
Have you seen my blockhead brother today? He skipped out before breakfast. Well, not really, no. Can't say I have. Can't say or won't say. Roxy, would I lie to you? Luca, wait up. I almost forgot to tell you. Roxy might be lurking around here. This is one of her favorite places to stand around and be useless. Rolo. So we need to make sure she doesn't spot us. Rolo. Why are you doing that turning thing with your body? Wait, what? You're not scared, are you? She's harmless. And a chump. And she's right around the corner, isn't she? Get into trouble with Rolo. We did it. Oops. Don't mind me. Just over here lurking uselessly. Oh, hey, sis. Nice weather we're having, eh? I couldn't help but notice you snuck out this morning before breakfast. Wasn't hungry. Also couldn't help but notice your morning chores were left unchored. Roxy, I'm gonna level with you. I'm sick and tired of digging up carrots. We all gotta pick up the slack since the foul harvest. Almost every carrot I dig up is rotten. Oof. And the rest look like they were hit with Hankomatic shrink ray. Oh, Hank. I don't think I said that right. It's fine. We get the point. All the more reason to keep on digging. There's gotta be more to life than puny carrots. Look, Roxy, look and I have places to be, so if you don't mind... Oh, I do mind. I'm not gonna catch hell again because of you. So either you march yourself home and harvest those carrots, or I haul you home myself.
Rolo froze as Roxy took a step toward him, cracking her knuckles.
Oof.
Luca knew he had one chance to save his friend from being dragged home.
Okay. In the past, well, okay, so we only have one of the applicable options, so we're not actually going to get a choice here, but... in the past, I suspect that because it's the first applicable one we found, it's not going to be the best option. In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little chill.
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little chill.
I mean, that could make sense. Come on, Roxy, it's the first day of summer, the sun's shining, and we just want to take it easy. I don't think that's gonna... Okay. Let's leave tomorrow's problems for tomorrow. It's not a tomorrow problem, it's a today problem, because it's today's chores. That's great and all, but Rolo's problems have a way of becoming my problems. And Pa always says tomorrow's work is best left for yesterday. March, you big oaf. Aw, rats. I expect a full report about the Valentine place. A full report! Okay. Investigate the Valentine warehouse alone. Right. But if we find some more charms, then we could come back and then investigate it not alone. So, Fitz. What are you up to this lovely day? Nope. Cool, cool. Oh, sorry, there were 3 cools there. Cool, cool, cool. That's you. That's me. For the record. If anyone cares. Sharper Valentine, founder of Beacon Pines. Never underestimate what a great man can do given time. Sharper
A
Valentine.
bit much, if you ask me.
Indulgent. Okay. Oh, I should talk to Mr. Wilder before heading out. He might know something about the warehouse. John's Mr. Wilder? Is that the mayor?
Milton
No.
Wilder ran the
Oh.
local paper of record,
It's this guy.
the Beacon.
The Beacon. Hey, Mr. Wilder. Morning, Luca. What's the day have in store for you? I was wondering if you heard any news about... News? The Beacon knows the news that needs knowing. Any news about the old fertilizer warehouse? Nope. Oh. Rolo thought he saw some lights there last night. Rolo ought to be careful poking around that part of town. The winds of change are blowing, and change is a dangerous animal. Change. Okay, can I go inside the Beacon? No. Do you think I can go inside Town Hall? No. Last Chance Diner. Right, okay. So we can go that way, and then we can also... I didn't try going up that path, actually, next to the statue, did I? Probably not. It's so cute. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. Oh, I love it so much. Art style. No. Oh, it says no touching. Luca, don't touch that. Hey, Griffin. How's the ice cream gig going? Not great. It's still pretty cold out. And I'm in the business of selling cold. I'm sure things will warm up soon. Mr. Tolliver's not at his grocery stand? He's prepping for the festival, I guess. Got you. Okay. Hello. Hey, Bert. Hi, Luca. I'm doing some fact-checking for the town history exhibit. Look, kid, I'm just here to put up the lights. Did you know? When the town was founded, there were only 7 citizens, and they all worked for a mining company. And there was only 1 dirt road leading to town. And there still is only 1 road leading to town. Oh, right. Anything over this way? I don't think so, no. I don't know if I can walk any faster also. Probably not. That's okay, though. We're only little, you know? We only got little legs. We're only 12. Can I go this way? Yes. Shit's so cute. Hey, Solomon. Apologies, no time for chit-chat. Okay, bye, Solomon. Have a nice day. Whoa.
Jeff's Hardware closed down about a year ago.
Oh, Jeff, that's who gives us scrap for our treehouse. Right? My this cheek is because I've got like hair in front of it. This cheek is like real pink. Actually, both my cheeks are kind of pink because of the temperature. But
The effects of the foul harvest stretched wide.
oof.
When there are no crops in the field, tractors don't need fixing.
Yeah, that.
Luca knew that if he gave up now, he'd never hear the end of it from Rolo.
Oh, I can't go back that way now?
Luca knew.
Oh, shoot. Maybe I couldn't go the way the diner was because this is... Oh, I don't know. Looks like the library hasn't opened yet. I'll check back later. Okay. Hello. Luca, my boy. Hold up a tick. Oh, hey, Mr. Nuncreed. I was just on my way to... I just sold the last jar of your grandmother's preserves. Can't stock the shelves fast enough, turns out. What a life. That, like, cozy little cottage and, like, just selling your preserves at the local store. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh, our ads are coming up. I'm going to finish this dialogue and then we'll take a pause while the ads are going so people don't miss anything. Hey, that's great, but I'm actually... I guess Juniper will just have to swing by with more of her lovely jam. Uh-huh. Well, don't let this old man slow you down. You just remind her that she still owes me that dance.
Promise Gran regretted the second it was made.
Will do. She's a fine woman, that Juniper. Yeah, she's pretty cool, I guess. A real fine woman. Gotta go. Sweeter than any jam on earth. Okay. Okay, so I can't go back now, which is unfortunate. Well, I could go back to via the Chronicle.
The
Like,
phone booth was brand new. Part of Perennial Harvest's Beacon Pines Reborn initiative.
Hmm.
It didn't see much use.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I won't... Oh. Okay, I was about to say I won't go into the next zone in case it does a little cutscene, but it didn't do a cutscene, so it's fine. All right, our ads are about to go, so we'll take a little pause, like I said. Good opportunity to grab a little break if you need one. Refill your waters, have a stretch, have a snack, give your eyes a break from your screens, etc. Oh no! Goodness gracious. I'm eepy sleepies. You know what I need a little like sugar boost. All right. We're already in our ads anyway, but I'm just going to take a real quick BRB. Super, super speedy. Super speedy. You won't even know I'm gone. Well, you will. You will know I'm gone, but you know what I mean. Okay. I'll be right back. I got mini... Well, I have a bunch of mini brownies. I'm just going to have one now, but... Little snacky snack. Hmm. Okay. There we go. Ads are done. Welcome back from ads, everyone. Thank you for sticking through the adverts. I appreciate that. Hello. There's brownie in my teeth. There we go. Oh, hey, Luca. Hey, Joey. I got Joey. Joey represent. How's the bug hunt going? Not great. Bugs have been shy this week. Bugs get shy? Oh, sure. Bugs aren't that different from people. Sometimes they just want to be left alone. Real. If you're going into Weepwood, just be careful where you step. No bug crunching. Got it. I know that weep is a word, but it just, I don't know, something about Weepwood just was funny.
Luca
I don't
peeked
know.
up at the beehive.
OBS. Okay, there we go. There we go. Luca picked up the beehive.
Appeared to be deserted.
That's strange. That is strange. Can we go this way? Yes. Can we go that way?
The path led into a small hollow at the edge of Weepwood.
Wait, but no, I want to go back. Shoot. No turning back now. Damn it. Oh, I should have realized once I walked into the net with the one area and it didn't tell me that was the, like, do, like, something like this, that was not the way and I should have explored. I'm sure I can go back to it. It's a dead end. Hi, Quicksilver. Yeah, no, what, the other place? But there's stuff I can explore, though. Or you're saying this is a dead end. Either way. There's still stuff I can, like, interact with and see. I hope you're doing well, though. Welcome in. No turning back now. Caution, electrified fence. Is that sign new?
The fence thrummed with a gentle electric buzz.
Thrummed. That's a good word. Okay, so what would Rolo do if he was here?
Luca often asked himself what Rolo would do, so that he could rule out that option.
I'm definitely not touching that thing. I'm gonna say, would Rolo climb it? Whoa! Wait, give it back. Oh my gosh, so now I'm holding a...
As sparks flew from the fence, the light atop that section shut off.
Oh, fine. I was actually just doing it to just test the electricity in general.
2 bulbs remained.
Oh, okay. So I can, like...
I can't believe you've done this.
Thanks, Oreo. That's 2.
1 more to go. The
Interesting.
fence's buzzing gave way to silence.
Okay, moment of truth. Oh,
Every kid in
okay.
town knew the old Valentine fertilizer building.
I didn't go through that. The game did that for me. I saw a little side path. I was going to maybe try going that way or poke around the bushes a little bit. That's okay.
Long abandoned, the warehouse once served as the industrial heart of Beacon Pines.
So yeah, this does not look safe for anyone, let alone, like, a child. Goodness.
Now, it stood only as a reminder of things left behind.
Hmm.
The building showed strange signs of life.
Okay, so Rolo wasn't exaggerating for once. What's going on here?
There's only one way to find out.
Can I pick up a mushroom again? No.
The water looked almost diseased. It flowed slowly into the woods.
Love that. Probably is. There's a, like, pipe.
The
Going.
hose emitted a subtle sound. It was actively draining some kind of liquid.
Yeah, into the little diseased-looking stream that goes into the woods. All right, so there's a door. There's a sort of dumpster. I had the word garbage and the word bin in my head. I was like, it's not a bin. Bigger than a bin. So I assume I can't go through the door. I might have to do something with the dumpster and the broken window. Oh, no, we're just going in? The door's open? Locked.
Luca thought
Oh.
he heard faint sounds coming from the other side of the door. He pressed his ear against the cold metal to hear better.
A zipper? Footsteps?
The sound of footsteps grew louder.
Uh-oh. You think I can hide in the dumpster? Hello? Uh-oh, thank you for the hydrate chunk. Shit. I love that I got a charm for that.
The heavy steel door knocked Luca to the ground.
Thank you for the clip. Oreo, thank you for the stretch and posture check as well.
Disoriented, he looked up to see an imposing figure silhouetted in a green glow. It lunged toward him. He tried to scramble away, but felt a gloved hand latch onto his ankle. Luca watched his fingernails leave trails in the dirt as the hand slowly dragged him back through the door, into the lab, into the green light.
Uh-oh. This is a story about... oh, okay. Only change. I don't have any other option, currently.
This is a story about change. It was far from the sort of change Luca imagined for himself. But change is, after all, a dangerous animal.
Yes?
The end? I probably should have warned you about this. There are many paths that our story can take. Most will end in tragedy, but don't let that discourage you. We will find the ending that this story deserves. I just know it. From here on out, a charm will have a check mark when it's been used to its full potential at a given turning point. Now, let's try something different.
So yeah, that was that. So that was that one. They said the only... Yeah, there's not gonna be a whole lot different. So we didn't even use hide, but it's been used to its full potential because it doesn't make any difference. So we can say shit at the rendezvous with Roxy. That one we don't have any other options for. So yeah, we'll have to go back here for now. And it also gives us the opportunity to explore a tiny bit more, potentially, and maybe pick up some other charms as well. So that'll be good. Why did it say clipped by Honeyfield Notes? Wait, what? What? That must be something in the way that the Nightbot code is written, is it? Why does it say clipped by Honeyfield Notes? So I think I got the command from... Because I borrowed the link from Charlie, so somewhere in there it must... Somewhere in the code it must say that it's... Do all the Nightbot ones say clipped by Honeyfield Notes? And I've just never noticed it? Hang on, I'm curious now. Yeah, I think so. I mean, like, not every single clip, but like a lot of them. That's so interesting. That's so funny. Somewhere in this URL that it does that makes the clip, it must, somewhere in that code must say, that's interesting. Okay, that's funny. Anyway, it's me. That's not true, Chunk. All right. Okay. In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little Well, I don't think that's gonna go better, but Chill didn't like pan out for us, so.
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little shit.
Did we just kick her? Oh my god. Make a break for it. What have you done? Oh my god. Oh my god. Did that little shit just kick me? Run all you want, you little twerps. You gotta come home eventually. Sorry. Good lord. Sorry about that. Rolo can get overexcited sometimes.
Solomon Valentine, current ward of and future successor to the Valentine fortune,
Interesting.
huffed as he brushed off his pants.
A town of complete and utter fools. One wonders if it's worth taking anything here seriously. Either way, I'm really sorry. No matter, how are you doing? Me? Yes, with all that business about your mother and whatnot. Oh, I'm getting by. Still no word from her at all? No. That is truly a shame. It's hard to tell from the way that they, like, that character comes off, but I feel like they must be being sincere. But the way that it's written and the way that it makes it sound like they're not being sincere, but I think they are, but like, you know, your grandmother's taken residence to keep house? Yeah. And how is that going? We mostly stay out of each other's way. You make it sound like she's rarely at home. It's not like that. She just has a lot to do. Sorry, that was an not a She's still settling in, trying to figure out how to make ends meet. Indeed. Well, count your blessings. Better to have a caretaker who's rarely around, in lieu of one who tries to compensate by smothering you with attention. That doesn't sound so bad. Trust me when I say, it's best to rely on yourself. Family has a way of creating more problems than they solve. Oh! Solomon
trifled a gesture toward the approaching heiress Valentine.
Speak of the devil. That's why they were in such a hurry before. Oh my god! They're like an Afghan. They're like an Afghan hound. They're so beautiful. Do not wander off like that. I'm much too busy to be... Sorry, I can tell from the sound of the boop boops that this is supposed to be a much softer voice. I don't have a very soft voice. I'm much too busy to be looking all over for you. Apologies, heiress. I was just taking a stroll through town. Strolls are for commoners. You're a Valentine now. You're a Valentine now, we're not a Valentine before. I want you to be present for the construction of the History Museum. I said we there, it's not our character, but you know what I mean. The future of this town relies on its ability to remember our family's great past. Of course. Okay. Bye. So presumably we'd have the same conversation here. Oh, okay. Ah, boy's got too much of his father in him. Finished 3 volumes of manga today. New record, heck yeah. Oh, so we just zoom right past. Okay, interesting. I wonder if that's because we did it already or because of that option. I mean, we wouldn't get that option until we'd done it that first time anyway, so functionally it's kind of the same in this sense, but I win. Little help? I am the champion! We were racing? Did that road get longer? Luca, and like anything ever changes around here. Luca, that's Luca. Ah, silly me. It seemed longer. You're just lightheaded from the run. You really need to pace yourself better next time. Not sure why I would take advice from second place. Has that sign always been there? Wait, what? Caution, electrified fence. No, that's definitely new. Creepy. How are we gonna get around the electric fence? Cocobutt's telling me it's time for bed. I agree it's time for bed. Don't worry, I've got this. Why did you do that? Oh, he says you can figure out what the plan was when you're done. Great, what now? Love that. Well, I did my part and established that touching the fence is bad. I'm sure you can handle it from here. I'll supervise. So I can do the same thing. Now, I did see that sort of path looking... It looks like a path off to the left. From a safe distance. Okay. Well, so yeah, I know that I can do that. Okay, there's a can there. More mushrooms. Other things that I can pick up and throw. I just want to see if I can go around this way. Yeah, okay. Oops. Okay. Property of Valentine Fertilizer Company. 11-hour time difference now? Oh, I'm not sure. Our time hasn't changed yet. Looks old. It's 2:30 p.m. for me. Okay, so there's nothing else to interact with up here. Okay. That's good to know, I suppose. I wonder if I threw the can at it, because that is not... Whoa, you're a genius. Now, why? I don't understand why touching the fence turns it off in that section. That doesn't make sense, but I think that did it. Hi, Quincy. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Luca, you never failed to impress. Okay, so now don't do the door.
Windows of the old warehouse came into view. Rollo began to bounce excitedly.
We go forward on Sunday, so the math in my head says we go back to 11 hours. Will you say... So, normally what happens is it's either 9 hours or 11 hours. They normally change on the same... or maybe they don't always change on the same day. But I don't think our clocks are changing this Sunday. But maybe they are. I haven't heard anything about it. Yeah, we should be at 9 hours, and then we will be going to 11 hours. Whether they change on the same day or there's a brief period of 10 hours in between, I'm not sure. But as the glowing windows of the old warehouse came into view, Rollo began to bounce excitedly. Cool. Check it out. Dang, Rollo, you weren't exaggerating for once. Was there ever any doubt? I mean, no, technically, because we've been here before. End of October. Okay, yeah, I thought it would be early if it was this Sunday. This definitely needs investigating. Good thing 2 ace detectives are on the case. Heck yeah. This is bizarre. This is awesome. Rumble. Oh, gotcha, okay. Did you feel that? What? The excitement in the air? You bet your butt I did. Check out this puddle. That's not normal. And this hose. Don't open that door. Oh man, the door's locked. Try harder. No dice, it won't budge. Oh well. The dumpster's new, right? I bet it's got stuff in it. I can't really see what's in here. Who did all of this? My nose is itching. I think I smell some treasure. Are you sure that isn't the hazardous waste? Just help me get in. Rollo, it will be my honor to throw you in the trash. Okay. Come on, Lady Luck. So what's in there? Let's see. Is a squishy bag of squish? Wow. A good inch of stagnant sludge? Your natural habitat. Wait, hold the phone. Hold 2 phones. Check these bad boys out. Oh my god. Walkie-talkies? Just like Hank Atomic communicators. Hell yeah. Do these actually work? Ground command to Hank Atomic. Hank, do you read me? This is Hank Atomic. Ground command, you're coming in 5 by 5. How are your vital readouts, Hank? It's getting a little stuffy in here. Requesting assistance for evac. Help is on the way. Uh-oh. What was that? Someone's coming. Give me your hand. I'm trying. My hands are covered in squish. Uh-oh. Scoot over. I'm coming in. Oh, okay. So, yeah, now we can hide. Because I was going to say, can we hide in the dumpster before? But then, didn't give us the option. Interesting. Okay. Tell me you saw that. Dude, I don't know what I saw. He's coming back. Get down. He's gonna put that giant bag of, like, radioactive sludge on top of us? That's not good. That's not good for us, I'm sure.
The boy sat petrified under the weight of the bag.
Oh god, tell me that's not what I think it is. Luca, do you know what separates run-of-the-mill detectives from ace detectives? A ridiculous hat? When the chips are down, ace detectives dig deeper for clues.
Felt around at the large sack which burdened them.
Aha!
Snapped off a tag from just within a small zipper opening in the bag.
It's some sort of badge or something. What's it say?
Held the badge up to a faint shaft of light within the dumpster.
Dr. Prescott, Deep Engineering. It's a name tag. Who would throw away a bag full of slimy old name tags? I think it's just one name tag in a bag full of something else. I'm the new Spider-Man, very possibly. That'll be an interesting twist. Okay. I think we should make a break for it. Stay calm, this is no time to panic. I'm not panicking. You're panicking. Rollo, calm down. You don't have to squeeze my hand so hard. Dude, I'm not holding your hand. Quit messing around. What other slime-covered hand would be in here? Ah! What the fuck? Oh, I twitched! I'm beginning to see the benefit of your run for our lives plan. Right? It clearly established I'm faster than you, so I'll go first. Why not go together? Flaming chicken coop, Luca. I'll make sure the coast is clear. After I go, count to 100. If you hear me yell, run. If you don't hear me yell, run. Actually, either way, all us. Rollo, I'll give you credit. You sure found an eventful way to start our summer. Goodness gracious. It's what I do. Well, here goes nothing.
Lucas sat in the dark, tracking the sound of Rollo's footsteps as he ran. 1, 2, 3. He pressed his ear to the dumpster wall, straining to hear Rollo's footsteps as they faded away. 15, 16, 17. He tried not to think about the contents of the dumpster as he counted. 35, 36, 37. The thick stench made it hard to breathe. Screw it, that's long enough. Luca carefully lifted the lid and peered out. Nothing. No sign of Rollo. No sign of the man in the yellow suit. Time to haul ass. Luca clambered from the dumpster, stumbling to his knees. He was up like a shot and running, sprinting toward home as fast as he could. Beacon Pines flew by, blurred by the tears that welled up in his eyes. He wouldn't remember getting home at all that night. Throwing his front door open, storming up the stairs to his room and surrendering to sleep almost as abruptly as he hit his pillow. Chapter 3. Finding a friend. The next morning, it was quieter than usual at the breakfast table.
Had this game on wishlist for ages, but I didn't think it looked very good to buy it. This convinced me otherwise. That's fair. I've heard a lot of really good things about it. I've been meaning to play it for a little bit. Game can be slightly louder, at least the narration bit, if that's an option. Okay, cool. Let me turn it up for y'all. Bit. There we go. Okay, let me know if that's too loud.
Only the sound of silverware and chewing interrupted the awkward silence.
I finished jarring a mess of jam last night. Uh-huh. So that'll need to get delivered into town today. I think that's good. Perfect. Thank you for letting me know. Okay. So, what did you and Rollo get up to yesterday? Oh, nothing interesting. Hello? And I've always said that. Calm down. No, of course it was the right thing to do. Start gathering folks. I'll be right there. Are you sure there isn't anything you want to tell me about yesterday? Anything I want to tell you? Not really. We just sort of ran around a bit.
Gran's brow furrowed. She let out a long sigh. Her voice was quiet and even.
Uh-oh. I have to go take care of something. You are to stay in this house for the day. Under no circumstances are you to leave. What? If I am not back by dinner, there's stew in the icebox. But nothing. You are to stay here, understand? Yeah. Say it. I'll stay here till you get back. Good. Oh, and Luca, you left the icebox open yesterday. Did I? Oops. We're not made of money, you know. Born in a barn. I got an achievement. Born in... Okay. Well, that was strange. Interesting. Okay. I mean, I remember interacting with it, and I don't think I interacted with it a second time, so I probably did leave it open. Oopie. I'll just see if there's anything new to interact with. Oh, yeah, I can chill.
A faint electronic sound floated in the air.
Is that coming from upstairs? Is that our walkie-talkie? It sounds like Morse code. Hello? Is anyone there? You think it's in my room? Yes. Hello? Rollo, is that you? Over? Strange. Very strange. Okay. That was weird. I just have to hang out all day? Should I, like, read a book or play with some toys or something? Oh, someone's at the door. Oh, hello. Oh, hey, Roxy. Is this about me accidentally kicking you yesterday? Is Rolo here? No? Look at me, Luca. This is serious. Is Rolo here? No, I haven't seen him since yesterday. Rolo didn't come home last night. What?
A pit formed in Luca's stomach.
Where was the last place you saw him? We were playing around in Weepwood, and then it was late and we went home. Weepwood? If he's alive, I'm gonna kill that little creep. Is there anything else? Anything that he said?
His mouth felt dry.
No, we were just messing around. Okay. I need to go let people know to check the woods. You just stay out of trouble. Go see if he's hiding in the library or something. I was told to stay home.
Feel his heart beating in his throat.
Rolo. Where are you? Check the library for Rolo. Okay. But our grandma told us to stay home. Oh, it's not this way,
The road leading
Celia.
to Beacon Pines was long and uninspiring. A sort of natural barrier for the impatient.
Oh, right, okay. So that's the less interesting way into town. Hey, Bert. Have you seen Rolo? Nope. So I've mostly been talking to clipboards. They're setting up lots of stuff for the festival. This one said he had to process some answers. I told him that was fine. I'll wait right here till he gets back. Right, okay. There's a big box of stuff blocking the way. Maybe we can speak to you again. Hey, Luca. Hello again, Pete. I will hydrate. Thank you, Kazna. Y'all hydrate up as well, please. I'm not Pete, you silly goose. It's Toby. You could fool me. Well, hey, it's no problemo. The important thing is we'd love to hear your thoughts. Yeah, I'm getting that impression. We're all a part of something special, Luca. And it all starts right here in Beacon Pines. I got it.
Toby looked up from the clipboard excitedly.
That's right. So how about you start by telling me? Look, no offense, but I've got my own stuff to take care of. Aw, you joker. We're all a part of this together. We're all in this together. You'll let us know when you're free to answer a few questions. That one's Toby. Okay. We really need to get back to work. Just a couple more minutes. If Roxy said she'll be here, then she'll be here. I just don't see why I'm standing around, doing nothing, and waiting for Roxy, when I could be standing around doing nothing and getting paid for it. Come on, Lumi, Roxy needs our help. Yeah, well, good intentions don't qualify as legal tender. Tender, okay. Ah, my parents wouldn't listen. No offense, but isn't Rolo always getting into trouble? Something feels different this time. What can we do to help? We need to check where the adults aren't. So I guess it's up to us to check Weepwood. Our shift doesn't end for another couple of hours. We can spend the time making posters. That would be great. I guess. Right, Fitz and I will check Weepwood. We'll be back later to pick up the posters. I think my dad has a map of Weepwoods. Let's swing by my house and grab it before we head out. Interesting. Okay. What's this about a missing child? I must stress that the situation is completely under control. It just all seems so terrible. Aren't you sure there's nothing we can do to help? Nonsense, young Mr. Cotter will turn up safe and sound, I'm certain. You just focus on settling in. I trust my sister has supplied you with suitable lodging? Oh yes, Miss Valentine has been more than accommodating. We were just telling our daughter... Oh. I accidentally pressed... So I missed the name. I saw it started with a B. I think B-E. But presumably then cut off and then would go into... Now where'd she run off to? Accidentally pressed preemptively, but... Right, okay. His eyes went wide in disbelief. What do you mean vanished? That's impossible. Oh my. He doesn't even see the danger he's in. I had to find out the next, because I'm like, that book pertains to what we're doing. The library's, over to the right, I think. I just want to come down here as well. Hey, Ilson. History Museum. It's laughable, really. Did you happen to see Rolo in there? No, just the shadow of a family clinging onto a town, clinging onto the past. Oof. Feel free to check for yourself, but don't expect to have your mind blown. Okay. Right, and I can touch the... Presumably if I keep touching it, I'm worried it's gonna... Because it does, a bit of a bounce. worried it's gonna, like, pop. Hey, Griffin, has Rolo been by? Haven't seen him all day. I'm sure he'll show up safe and sound. And then when he does, tell him there's a strawberry chocolate double scoop waiting for him. On the house. He'll like that. Alright, into the History Museum. Sharper Valentine, a celebration of excellence.
We all know Beacon Pines is a great town. What you may not know is great towns grow from mighty roots. And that is why you cannot tell the story of Beacon Pines without telling the story of one Sharper Valentine. Young Sharper's keen intellect and strong moral fiber led to a grand vision. A vision of a community dedicated to a better tomorrow. In his own words, a better tomorrow is within our grasp, but it requires a singular mind to harness it. Lucky for us, he decided to grow that vision here, in Beacon Pine. And how does one grow a better tomorrow? With fertilizer, of course. Valentine's Fertilizer Company became the lifeblood of a town yearning for purpose. But then tragedy struck. A scientific experiment gone wrong. An accident which took Sharper away from us far too soon. To this day, we struggle to pick up the pieces. But one foul harvest isn't enough to stop the people of Beacon Pines. The spirit of Sharper Valentine lives on. It lives in the hearts of everyone with a dream for a better tomorrow. Together, we will follow his example and grow a bountiful future. Paid for by the Valentine family and the Valentine Fertilizer Company Remembrance Fund.
Interesting. Okay. That was unhelpful. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so I thought about going this way before. Right, okay, but I then went the correct way and it wouldn't let me go back, so I'm this way now. Hey, Dawn! Ooh. That was me doing the yawn, not me. Is it true about Rolo? Yeah, he didn't come home last night. I wonder if it's connected. Connected to what? I'm checking in on reports about increased activity around town. What sort of activity? Windowless trucks, mechanical noises, strange lights. Your typical shady stuff. I can't go as high as that there, Boop-Boopsar. Who would be doing all that and why? Well, I have a few leads. The Valentine family is always suspicious. Perennial Harvest certainly has the resources. Do you have any idea where Rolo could be? Best place to start looking for the trail went cold. Where'd you see him last? We were in Weepwood. Right by Valentine's Fertilizer. I'll check out Weepwood when my shift ends. I'll do my best for a good night. That's fair. Love the name Up at Dawn Newsstand and the character's name at Dawn, but also the fact that they're they're nocturnal. Guess Mrs. Fratelli is getting ready for the festival. Last Chance Diner. Kind of an ominous name, to be honest. I love when the names of places build in, like the names of businesses around town build into the theming of the place and stuff. I don't remember what this is called. First step? No, early start, something like that. I don't remember. Right, so I can go into the library, presumably.
Oh, the cobs I've eaten. A salad-centric travel guide for the mildly adventurous.
My brain first read mildly as Milady. For the Milady adventures.
Sally Seashore's simple, succulent sundries. Luca brushed off a smudge of dust. Or maybe it was flour. 30 recipes so easy you'll doubt it's even edible.
Succulent.
A peek behind the curtain. The methods and ruminations of Patrick C. Montesquieu. One of the greatest acting minds of our time. By Patrick C. Montesquieu.
The, emotion and stuff that the narrator, they're very good. The narrator's very, very good.
There were rarely any actual new additions. Simply a variety of existing content rotated into the front display each week.
Not fooling anyone. Hello. Hey, Jace. Oh, hey, Luca. Did Rolo come by? No. I was actually surprised. He's usually here early on days when a new issue drops. Rolo's the biggest Hank Atomic fan I know. Besides myself, that is. Well, if he does swing by, tell him to meet me you know where. I don't know where. No, he knows where. Oh. Roger that, Space Cadet.
The bottom corner shelf was a dusty array of thick science books. Only one binding was clean enough to read: Cellular Biology and the Chemistry of Mitosis.
Mitosis. Boring. That's fair, actually. I do find cellular biology
Morphological
boring.
Phosphorescence.
I don't like cell biology. More like my complete loss of interest. Mycology's,
The entire top level of the library was devoted to comics.
I don't know a whole lot about mycology, but it's interesting, I'm sure. I just don't know anything about it, but I think it will be interesting.
Most
Anyway.
of which were Hank Atomic and the myriad of lesser revered spin-offs.
Nerd. Poke around the library. Thanks. Thanks, Steam Achievements. Nerd and proud. Get wrecked.
Kato volunteered at the library during the summers. He wasn't very social, so he'd dedicate each summer to becoming an expert in a single subject, making him a reliable source of very particular knowledge. If you were to ask Kato something he didn't know, he'd escape into the dusty old bookshelves and return with just the right thing.
Hey, Kato.
Kato was lost in his reading. Luca crooked his neck to see the title: Introduction to Melitology.
Oh, hey, Luca, you snuck up on me. Good book? Oh, no, just started
He
it.
gestured to the shelves.
I'm really running out of books I haven't read yet. So now it's on to the wonderful world of bees. Turns out bees are pretty cool. For instance, did you know that around 70% of bee species actually live in underground tunnels? Or that if there are two queens in a hive, they'll fight to the death for supremacy? Fight. That's interesting, but you haven't seen Rollo around recently, have you? Not since yesterday. Keep an eye out for him, okay? Sure thing. Damn, you'll be the first to know. Shout out bees. I agree. Shout out bees. And I'm glad they clarified, because was it melitology, the thing they said? And I was like, I don't know what that is. Oh, hello. What sort of monster puts candy behind a locked door? Oh yeah, Mr. Nuncreed works weird hours sometimes. Of course he does. How about you? When do I work? No, what's your name? Luca Van Horn. You new here? Yep, not by choice.
Family moved often,
Beck, there you go.
giving her little time to establish any real connections. She would tell you she prefers it that way.
But does she actually prefer it that way? I'm looking for my friend Rollo. He didn't come home last night. So he's missing? Yeah, I guess so. Like missing? Does that sort of thing happen a lot around here?
Luca shifted his feet uncomfortably.
Well, that sucks. Yeah. So I should probably get going. Hey, wait up. What?
Beck pulled a coin from her pocket.
I'm coming with you. What? So says the unlucky penny. Unlucky? Yep, well, technically it landed on heads. Leave this kid to find his friend alone. But I always do the opposite. Oh, that's kind of like me and Rollo. I guess Rollo's my unlucky penny. That settles it. A person should never be without their unlucky penny. Let's go find him. My name's Beck. Pleasure to meet you, Beck. I suppose I could use some help. Try to keep up. I made a new friend. Joey, have you seen Rollo around? No, sorry, Luca. I've had my eyes in the dirt looking for beetles. I can't seem to find any. He never came home last night. You think it's because it's been colder than normal? I don't see why that would have anything to do with Rollo. No, the beetles. Do you think the temperature confused their circadian rhythm or something? Who's to say? I'm no beetologist. Just keep an eye out for him, would you? Of course. Okay. So I assume it's not gonna... Oh, right, this was the way I started to go, and then I was like, oh, what's the other way? And then
After the foul
yeah.
harvest destroyed their wealth and reputation, the Valentines shuttered off their estate from the rest of town. The Valentine mansion loomed over every other building in town, both figuratively and literally.
Interesting. Interesting. Right, okay, so I can't interact with this little house. But there is a little house over here. So that's good to know. I will hydrate. Thank you, Techno. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. hope you're having a good day so far. Interesting. Okay. Up into the woods, I guess. Dang, they boarded up the way in. I mean, that's somewhat unsurprising. So around to the side, I guess. That's new.
Luca felt a chill as he approached Beck. Her eyes were locked on the strange green liquid. The nearby grass was coated in a fine layer of frost.
Is this sort of thing normal around here? Because puddles of glowing ooze are definitely not what I expected from this place. I have no idea what that stuff is. Well, the next obvious step is science. And what does science suggest? Poke with a stick.
Luca watched as Beck dipped a broken tree branch into the goo. Beck's eyes widened as flowers grew from the dead wood. First small buds, which quickly bloomed into vibrant petals.
What the? Cool!
As quickly as they had grown, the flowers began to shrivel and turn gray. Beck dropped the stick with a grunt of disgust.
Okay. So the science tells us this gunk is weird as hell. Yeah, it seems dangerous. Hey Tish, look what the cat dragged in. Yup. I don't have time for this right now, Icky. Oh, don't say things like that. It hurts Tish's feelings. Ain't that right, Tish? Yup. She looks fine to me. Why, hello, I don't think we've been properly introduced. Iggy's the name. This is my compatriot Tish. Yup. Probably heard of us. Can't say I have. I'll forgive you just this once on account of you being new around here. Why would you hang out with this dud? Oh, he seems pretty alright. Iggy, why do you have to be so... you? Has he even told you that his parents skipped out on him? Shut up. It's true, they got tired of having such a pathetic kid and left him. Iggy, I'm only gonna say this one time. Don't talk about my family. Well, look who's grown a background now that a girl's around. First his pops croaked, and his mom finally couldn't take it anymore and bounced.
Iggy took a step towards Luca, his sneer lit by the glowing puddle. Beck could see tears welling in Luca's eyes, his fists clenched. Some things about Beacon Pines were very different from the city, but a bully from a hayseed town is really no different from a city bully. Beck took a deep breath and thought.
Well, time to bust out the tickles or strange. I'm gonna go strange.
Well, time to bust out the strange.
Interesting. Okay. Alright, Luca, looks like you need a little mud bath. What's wrong with you, new kid? We're about to pound your friend.
Beck stared in silence.
Yeah, give him the death
The
glare.
only sign of life being the twitch of an eye.
It's weird when people don't talk. Yep. Stop being a weirdo. Hello? Are you some kind of wackadoo? Makes sense. Wackadoos travel in packs. Eh, dud?
At the sight of Iggy taunting Beck, something in Luca snapped. Iggy's smirk shifted to a look of shock as Luca launched himself into his stomach.
Ah!
Iggy's clothes were drenched in the glowing ooze.
Uh-oh. You jerk! My clothes are ruined. I'm gonna...
Iggy's voice began to slur as he struggled to get up.
Uh-oh. I don't feel so good. Help? I'm sorry, I just... Oh, shit. Yup. Uh-oh. That was intense. Iggy's gonna be okay, right? Nothing about this seems
Outside of
okay.
the warehouse, the strange ooze and what it did to Iggy. Was Rollo caught up in all of this?
We have to find Rollo. You took the words out of my mouth. Right, okay, so... Can't go that way. Well, we can't step over the ooze. That's probably for the best. I guess we go back down? Yes. Whoa there, little buddies. You startled me. What in the dickens are you up to in this part of town? We were just helping look for Rollo. Oh, you haven't heard the good news? Rollo showed up safe and sound a bit ago. Really? Where was he? It's funny, really. He just got a little turned around in the woods. He can be disorienting, you know. I'm starting to get that impression. Rollo's at his house now, getting some well-deserved rest. Wow, that's a relief. You two should scurry along before you get lost yourselves. Yeah, come on, Beck. I can't wait to introduce you to Rollo. Oh, that reminds me. Luca, your grandmother was looking for you. She was? She was worried sick. You should march straight home. I guess. Beck, your folks might be getting worried too. I'll walk you home. I need to talk with Nellie about work anyway.
Beck glanced toward Luca.
I guess all's well that ends well. I'll introduce you to Rollo tomorrow. Sure. Glad he's okay. Interesting.
Rollo was safe. A wave of relief washed over Luca, which was quickly replaced by a sense of dread. Gran is going to kill me. If he hurried, he might just make it home before sundown. Chapter 4. Our harvest awaits. Luca took a deep breath and gingerly opened the door, steeling himself for Gran's wrath.
Well, Roxy turned up and said, can you go look for him in the library? That's not our fault. I mean, we could have stayed. But still. Gran? I'm home. Everything's fine. Gran? Gran? I know I wasn't supposed to go anywhere. I was just helping look for Rollo. Gran? Roxy came over. She was worried about him. So I figured you wouldn't mind if I helped look for him. Turns out Rollo's safe and sound.
Luca was alone. The house was empty.
So Gran's not back yet. I guess that's a good thing. Nothing to do now but sleep, I guess. No supper?
Luca was sitting by the pond, listening to small waves lap against a rock. His father sat in a folding chair in front of him. Without turning, he spoke. "Why don't you grab me some nice bait?" "Sure thing, Dad." Luca hopped over to the tackle box and popped open the lid. Inside was a rolling, buzzing mass. "We're fishing with bees?" Luca's father gave a warm chuckle. "Well, you catch more fish with bees than honey. Pick us out a good one." Luca closed his eyes and plucked out a bee. He could feel its wings struggle between his finger and thumb. Holding it at arm's length, he hurried over. His father deftly baited the hook and examined his work. "Interesting choice." With a practiced flick of the wrist, the line buzzed in a graceful arc. The water accepted it without a splash or ripple. The wrong choice. But I respect it. The pond began to freeze over. "Sometimes we gotta make the wrong choice before we can make it right." Pallid ice propagated across the still surface with an alarming speed. Luca scrambled back as the ground beneath him turned cold. "Dad, I don't understand." "Sorry, kiddo. Understanding isn't always part of the deal." The relentless ice shot through the fishing line toward his father. "Dad, look out!" His father casually wound the reel. "None of it's your fault, you know. Never was." "Dad, we have to go." Luca grabbed his father's shoulders, trying to pull him away. "Please, you have to run." The ice crackled as it spread across his father's hands. "That's the thing about fishing, Luca." His chest began to crystallize. "You toss your hook in, and you never know what you're gonna pull out." A shock of searing cold ran up Luca's arms. He gave one last desperate tug. The chair tipped backwards in a single frozen mass. Luca tried to stop the momentum, but it was too late. He watched the icy form of his father slam into the hard ground, shattering into 1,000 pieces that crowded around his feet. "Dad, I don't understand. What does all this mean?" The gentle rustle of leaves was the only reply.
Oof. Where are walkie-talkies going again?
Luca's eyes struggled to focus on the walkie-talkie.
Rollo?
Faintly, he could hear Rollo amongst the noise.
Luca! Rollo, is that you? Luca? There? Rollo, it's the middle of the night. Luca, thank God. Listen, I don't know how long this thing will work down here. Down here?
Rollo's voice was coming through more clearly now. But some words were still just static.
Listen to me. Someone grabbed me yesterday. What? The man in the hazmat suit? It took me to some sort of... I think I'm underground. Underground? Are you okay? Kinda. They seem more interested in... For now, at least. Mr. Kerr said you made it back home safe. Kerr? No, but... Trust... He's... Hold on, someone's coming.
The signal went silent.
Rollo? Rollo, where are you?
Luca held still, waiting for a response. His pounding heartbeat marking the passage of time.
Okay, I think they're gone. It's getting worse. I can barely hear you.
Rollo's voice began to fade.
Losing signal. Not much time. Mission control. You need to... The treehouse. The treehouse.
With that, the signal died for good.
What was he trying to say about the treehouse? What's at the treehouse? The antenna. He wants me to use the antenna in the treehouse to get a better signal. Rollo, you're a genius.
Luca grabbed the walkie-talkie and sprinted to the treehouse.
I thought it was suspicious that, like, Mr. Kerr was just like, oh, yeah, he's been found, and also you should go back to your house, and also back, I'll walk you to your house. Like, I already was suspicious of that. Interesting, okay.
Luca heard a group of footsteps approaching. He dashed behind the bushes to avoid being spotted.
Oh, there's our grandma. So we all understand our roles. You can count on me. I still think we need more time. This wasn't the original plan.
Mr. Tolliver paused, shifting his eyes to one side.
We're all in danger now. I, for one, refuse to sit idly by while that danger persists. Interesting. Hiram, you just keep your wits about you.
Mr. Tolliver took one long, quiet breath.
You're right, you can count on me. I just wish we could have made that deal with Eris Valentine. Her resources would still come in handy. As I said, I had no time to contact her after your call this morning. Plans change. How's Luca holding up? He's fine. We shouldn't lose sight of the fact that this is all... I know very well what all this is for. We have no choice. Operation Sparkplug has a new objective. Are we in agreement?
The three shared a determined look.
Good. We'll reconvene after the festival. Gran, why are you meeting up with Mrs. Fratelli and Mr. Tolliver late at night? Hey, Luca. Ah. Dawn, you scared me. How long have you been there? Oh, just a few minutes. Earlier today, I saw Mr. Tolliver and your Gran enter the diner together. When my shift at the newsstand was over, they still hadn't left. So I used the greatest tool of any investigative reporter. Time. When they left, I tailed them here. What do you think they're up to? Whatever it is, they seem organized and determined. They mentioned the festival. Yeah, I heard that too. Has your Gran been doing anything different recently? Anything strange? She got a phone call this morning and rushed out the door. Oh, from Hiram Tolliver, it seems. She was either furious or terrified. Or both. Yeah, I was just gonna say or both. Luca, be careful out there. You might be in the middle of the scoop of a lifetime. I will. Should we not go home? Because our Gran's gonna get home and realize we're... Maybe not. I don't know. Aren't you coming out? No, I'm gonna stay out here for a bit longer. See you, Luca. Just sink below the bushes. Love that. I did it. I changed the sign. Splendid. Did anyone see you? I don't believe so. You were right. It was simple enough to just rearrange the letters. Odd choice for a prank, though. In situations such as these, odd is
The
good.
two boys shared a mischievous grin.
I can't wait for everyone to see the big reveal. It should be quite memorable. Let's make ourselves scarce for now. wonder what sign that is. Presumably the bit that's hidden by festival, maybe? Perennial harvest is... Oh, okay, we have to go to the treehouse. Okay, I wasn't sure. I'm stuck. Okay, so we can maybe enter the fishing memory again and see if we, Hi Tim, welcome in. See if we have any new, charms to use. This looks cute. It's cute and also mysterious. But I'm enjoying it so far. Okay, our ads are coming up soon, but I need to refill my water bottle. So I'm not using a bottle, it's a cup, but I need to refill my water. So we're just gonna take a quick break to do that. Like I said, our ads are coming soon anyway. So if you're not subscribed, you'll get a couple minutes of ads, but you won't miss anything because I will be taking a bit of a pause anyway. Good opportunity for you all to grab a little break as well. And I will see y'all in a couple minutes. Cool. Okay. All right, welcome back from ads. Thank you all for sticking through the adverts. I appreciate that. I hope you all managed to get a little bit of a break. We're going to dive into the fishing memory again because we've unlocked quite a few charms since last we were in here. Yeah, we got 2 more. Cling and Struggle.
Luca wrapped some tape around the hook. Hey, you never know.
You never know. I don't know where we got. It looks like there might be like 6 spots on that blanket potentially. Maybe. Oh, look at the trees. It's all so beautiful. Is that a crumpled up bit of paper? Got a bunch of big words written on it. Let's see that. We regret to inform you that your application for property rights with respect to the Beacon Pines CBD and surrounding area has been rejected. Who is that for? Applicant, Valentine Estate. Good. Struggle.
Luca placed a sinker on the line.
Me every day.
Sometimes the best stuff is at the bottom of the pond.
Yeah. Here we go. I love the like storybook style of this. And the like branching storylines is interesting. Like sometimes needing to go down the wrong path in order to unlock the right path. Very cool. Got a bottle with something in it. Malice 80 proof whiskey. A hard liquor for a hard man. Best leave that be. Takes a real piece of work to leave something like that lying around. Looks like it has a piece of paper in it. Maybe that's just the label and it just looks like it's on. Like it's meant to be on the outside, but it looks like it's in it, maybe. All right, up to the treehouse. The lights are on. Are they just always on? Rollo, are you there? I'm at the treehouse now, Rollo. Mr. Carr said you were all right. I'm worried that Rollo said don't go to the treehouse. Like we only heard treehouse. What happened out there? Dang it, Rollo, where are you? It's a lot of static. And ominous music. Who's there?
Luca could only see a cloaked shape behind the rocket.
I've got weapons in here. So you better come out right
He
now.
strained to hear as a muffled voice began.
Weapons? How could you hurt something that's already dead?
Fear gripped Luca's throat.
Do we think this is... what was her? Iggy? Was her name Iggy? Who are you? What, you don't recognize me? I guess I don't even recognize myself
Luca
anymore.
stared at the ground for a moment, trying to place the dampened voice. The figure shifted slowly from behind the rocket, revealing itself to Luca.
I'm a monster. And now they hunt me like the beast I am. Iggy!
Luca reached over empathetically. Iggy's tone jolted to dejected anger.
Don't touch me. This is all your fault.
Luca slumped to the ground, overwhelmed by guilt.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I lost control. So you couldn't control yourself for a second, and I get to be like this forever? No. Hang on a second. hang on a second. Take some accountability. Now, I understand that this is a child, but still, take some accountability. God damn. There must be a way to fix this. Oh, you gonna be my savior? Perfect little Luca saves the day with his positive attitude and the power of friendship. Maybe if you weren't such a bully. You know? None of this matters. There's no time. They're after me. They chased me all through Weepwood. I only came in here to hide. Hide from who? Who's after you? Luca. Rollo? It's not safe, Luca. Rollo, where are you? The treehouse. I'm at the treehouse, Rollo. Where are you? No, Luca, the treehouse isn't safe. They said they were going to the treehouse. I was trying to tell you to stay away from the treehouse. I said that. Even if, you know, obviously Luca didn't think that, and, you know, game would send us here regardless. But still, who said they're going to the treehouse? The clipboards. What'd I tell you? Those perennial harvest wackadoos are after me. They've been chasing me, yelling questions at me. What sort of questions? They were saying the same stuff they always do, but it's different now. Less asking, more threatening. We're gonna figure this out, Iggy. Yeah, well, thanks. Hello? Is anyone present at this arboreal domicile? Crap, they found me. Luca, what's happening? Don't panic. You stay here and I'll see what they want. Oh my god! Okay, we knew that there were multiple because we met Pete and then we met Toby, but like, goddamn. That's a lot of them. Hello, Mr. Van Horn. We would love to hear your thoughts. Do you have time for an informal chat? We will be brief. Your time is valuable to us. And Amelia, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Be down in just a second. Of course. We have a problem. Luca, you gotta get out of there. Who's out there? Is it them? Yeah, it's the clipboards. A bunch of them. How many? Maybe all of them? There's like a dozen of them. And yeah, you were right. They were saying the same stuff, but with creepy knob cranks at 10. Might young Iggy be present? We would love to hear his thoughts. Run!
He slumped to his knees.
I don't know what to do. I'm just so tired. Luca, what do I do? I hope you're having a lovely day.
And headed for the window.
I'm doing okay. I'm a bit tired, but I'm really enjoying this game. Having a nice time. Follow my lead.
Luca and Iggy climbed up the back of the treehouse to its roof, where Rollo had constructed his MCDC, the Mission Control Defense Cannon. From behind the crowd of clipboards, William Kerr strode forward, a warm smile on his face.
Iggy, there you are. You gave us all a heck of a scare. Go away, just leave me alone. Oh, I'm sorry, Iggy, but no can do. Don't worry, though. We're here to help. Help? Then why are you chasing me? Luca, can you talk some sense into your pal here? Just look at him. He's not well. What's wrong with him? What did that gunk do to him? Well, that's a pretty hunkin' big question, Luca. All you need to know is that he's sick. He's real sick, Luca. I just need you to let us up there and take care of him. You told me Rollo was okay, that he was back at his place resting. He is. Poor fella just got a little lost. That's a lie. That is a hurtful thing to say, Luca. I thought we were buddies. Why? Because he lets you ramble on like a wackadoo? Nobody likes you, you creep.
Kerr's smile faltered.
Why don't you pop on down here so we can have a face-to-face? Yelling like this is gonna give us all a heck of a sore throat. And who wants that?
Luca's grip tightened on the MCDC.
What'd you do to Rollo, you liar? Oh, shucks, Luca. The teeny tiny fib I told you was that he was at home. He is resting, and he is perfectly safe. I love this art style as well. It's so good. The I'm not sure how much of it you've caught so far, but the idea is that it's like a storybook, and we can like make choices that like alter the ending and stuff. But the in-game canon is that it is literally a storybook. It's a very like storybook, picturesque kind of style with like a little, obviously like a bit of a creepy twist and stuff. We're getting into the creepy stuff now, but yeah, it is very cool. It's very cool. For now, at least. What happens to next is up to you, Luca. Look around. You're in quite the pickle, and I'm the only person in the whole wide world who can help you. You get to decide how this ends. Never seen this game before, but loving the vibe of it so far. It's been on my Steam library for a little bit. I've been meaning to play it. It's got like a real autumnal vibe. Even though it's technically set on like the first day of summer, but like, yeah, it's I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. I definitely recommend people maybe check it out if they think they might like it. I get to decide how this ends.
His mind raced. He was caught in a trap. What
We're
do you
caught
do
in
when
a
there's
trap.
no hope?
Sorry. Definitely to put on my Steam wish list. Yeah.
He wiped his cheeks with a sleeve. What are you gonna do, Luca?
Luca drew himself up and decided to take the only option he had left. But, I mean, yeah, that is literally the only option I have because I don't have. So as you explore stuff, you unlock, they're called charms. You unlock charms and you can use certain charms in certain decision points. In this instance, I only have one applicable one. So that is literally the only option I have.
He drew himself up and decided to take the only option they had left. Fight.
Yeah.
He swung the mission control defense cannon around, aiming it confidently at the smirking face of William Kerr.
So you can go back to different decision points and make a different decision. So sometimes you have to go down one path to unlock other charms and then go back and make a different decision that you couldn't make the first time, stuff like that. So, hey, Mr.
Luca
Kerr.
summoned his most insolent demeanor.
Rolo sends his regards. What? What did that shoot? Is that just like a plunger on a string? Hey, that was uncalled for, more than a little rude, and just plain unsanitary. Luca, I really did think we were good pals. What a shame that it's come to this.
Kerr turned his back on the two boys.
End this. Very welcome in. Should I get Taco Bell or Wendy's? Because I like both, but I can't decide. That's a good question. Are they like roughly the same in terms of both like ease for you to get, like whether it's that delivery or whether you're driving to them, and also cost? I don't think I've ever been to a Wendy's, you know. Skalunka Funk, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing okay, thank you. I'm a bit tired, but that's okay. I'm having a nice chill day, and I'm enjoying this game so far. Well, welcome in. How are you doing? And Barry, I hope you're doing well. Doing good. I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. They're like super close to each other. Okay, so yeah, right. Okay, so not really any difference in that sense. Yeah, I was inclined to say Taco Bell. I had Taco Bell recently. I don't think I've ever had Wendy's. Yeah, if it's all the same otherwise, like, you know, ease of getting it. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Our follow alerts are anonymous. If you want to remain anonymous, that's totally cool. If you would like to make yourself known, we have a channel point redeem, or you can just let us know in chat. But thank you so much. Yeah, I vote Taco Bell if it's all the same otherwise. I vote Taco Bell. I vote Taco Bell. End this.
With a nonchalant wave of the hand, he made his exit. As the clipboards began to slowly advance on the treehouse, Luca looked to Iggy with resignation in his eyes. The end. That escalated quickly. Maybe discretion was the better part of valor here.
Which of those has the best cookies? Taco Bell's cookies? Oh, I think Harold's kidding because you're saying, because your username is the cookie guy. I don't think they actually have. Well, they might. I don't know. Because Wendy, I'm not familiar with either of them having cookies, to be honest. But again, I don't even know that I've ever been to a Wendy's, but certainly not recently. Yeah. I mean, Taco Bell here in the UK doesn't have cookies. I know that because I was there recently, but never been to either yet. Yeah. Harold was kidding, I think.
Let's put a pin in this for now.
Yeah, so we'll have to go back. I feel like, do we think we have other options? No, so it's gonna, it tells us if we have other options. So here, for example, hi Quiz, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Wendy's has good cookies. Oh, okay. I didn't know Wendy's had cookies. Well, there you go. Also never been to a Taco Bell. That's fair. That's fair. I hadn't until recently. But I also didn't grow up in a place that had Taco Bell, so that makes sense. Quiz, I hope you're having a good Tuesday so far. Right, so it'll show us available options. So we now have struggle at this branch. And we have Tickle here, which we already knew we had Tickle there because we already unlocked it. We don't have anything new here. I think let's go back to this point because this is less long ago. Just got back from Wendy's 30 minutes ago. Oh, heck yeah, quiz. What did you have? Yeah, this is like more recent. This is kind of like the path we're currently on. So I think let's go to here. Beck took a deep breath and thought, well, time to bust out the...
Well, time to bust out the tickles.
That is certainly one way to deal with a bully. Hey, Tish, want to see something cool? Yup. Check it.
Beck lunged forward and began to tickle under Tish's arms.
What the? Tish, is she tickling you? Yup. Yeah, yeah.
Tears began to form in Tish's eyes as she gasped for breath between gales of laughter.
Hey up, hey up, hey up.
Beck redoubled her efforts until Tish finally had had enough.
What just happened? She seems nice. Sorry for the interruption. I think you were just threatening us.
Iggy's eyes darted around, a realization dawning on his face that he was now outnumbered.
I just remembered I have somewhere to be. Mm-hmm. See you around, new kid.
Iggy kicked at the puddle before making his escape.
No! No! It's on Beck! Oh! Iggy! The fuck? Oh. Bacon and egg Swiss breakfast sandwich on a croissant? That sounds yummy. Heck yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Yum. Whoa, what a little creep. Beck, I think you got a little ooze in your hair.
Shook the ooze out of her hair as best as she could.
Is it bad? It depends. What are your feelings about having a more mature, refined look? Oh, God. Oh, no.
Chapter 4. The Best Policy. Luca paused for a moment, catching his breath. He'd only just met Beck, and somehow he already managed to drag her into this mess. Hopefully he could make it up to her. But finding Rollo was his primary concern.
Right, okay. So we don't know any of the stuff that we find out in the future, if that makes sense. Like, so we won't know any of the stuff that happened from this decision point going forward, if from a different decision. Well, we know, but Luca doesn't know. Luca, what the hell are you doing out here? And why did a kid with gray hair just run past us in a panic?
Roxy and Fitz looked drained. It was clear they'd spent all day searching.
That's Beck. I don't care who she is. What happened? We were just helping look for Rollo. Luca, I need you to start telling me the truth.
Roxy's temper could often be dismissed as the impatience of an older sibling, but this was the most intense Luca had ever seen her. Her eyes were wild and unfocused, looking straight through Luca.
We're running out of
In
time.
a torrent of rambled words and tears, Luca broke down.
Rollo and I weren't just playing in Weepwood yesterday. We were investigating lights at the old Valentine warehouse. But someone was in there and was there in a strange suit. We hid in the dumpster and had a heavy bag dropped on us, and I think it was a body. And so we ran, but we got split up, and I ran home, and it's all my fault. Now my best friend may never come back. Wow. Just wow.
Roxy, still exhausted and angry, softened briefly as her eyes hunted the ground in thought. With a determined sigh, she looked up at Luca.
It's not your fault, Luca. Rollo's gonna be okay, I promise.
Roxy drew herself up.
I'm gonna fix this. Luca, go home. But I want to help. This is too dangerous for a kid. I can't just sit around. I have to do something.
Roxy tried to think of the safest place to send Luca.
You go back to that little treehouse you two like to play in. Wait there in case Rollo shows up. Sound like a plan?
Luca wiped his cheeks and gave a quick nod.
You did the right thing telling me the truth. Now scoot. You really believe his story? What other option do we have? Things have been strange around here leading up to the festival. My dad has been acting weird lately. Well, weirder than normal.
Looking into the puddle, Roxy rubbed her arms to warm up.
Why is it so cold here? Always gives me the willies. Wait at the treehouse in case Rollo shows up. Right, we already spoke to them in today.
Mr. Nuncree jumped with a start.
Whoa, don't sneak up on an old fella like that. Sorry. Who were you talking to? What?
Luca motioned to the phone booth.
Oh, no. I was just checking because I thought I heard it ring. But the dang thing never does, of course. Yeah, I've never seen anyone use it, really. Whole thing's a waste of money, if you ask me. Any word from Rollo yet? Oops, I didn't mean to press that. Not yet. Long time for a boy to lose his way. Rollo knows those woods too well to get lost. I suppose you're right. Silly boy's antics have this whole town worried sick. Antics? We all know Rollo likes to play his little pranks. You think this is a prank? What other possible explanation could there be? He's not playing a prank and he didn't get lost. Someone took him, I know it. How would you know that? Unless... Luca, is there something else that you know?
Mr. Nuncreed gently placed one of his substantial hands on Luca's shoulder.
Dang it, boy. If there's something you know, something that could help your friend, you need to tell folks.
Luca peered up at Mr. Nuncreed. Kind eyes warmed a stern face. There was a deeper emotion hiding beneath it all. It was subtle, but Luca could sense something eating away at him.
There was a something lurking behind those. Oh, okay. Well, my only option at this point is shame.
There was a shame lurking behind those eyes. A deep sadness. If Mr. Nuncreed was that worried about Rollo, maybe he could help.
Yesterday, Rollo and I were messing around at the old Valentine warehouse.
Mr. Nuncreed raised an eyebrow.
Both of you? You were with Rollo when he went missing? Not exactly. I was hiding in the dumpster. The dumpster? What were you doing in there? At first, we were just looking around. Then someone in a strange yellow suit came and dumped something on us. We both got scared and ran. The last I saw of him. You got scared by some garbage? Well, that's why you don't go skulking in someone's dumpster. But it wasn't garbage. I think it was a body. I'm sure it was just some trash. No, there was a name tag. It said Deep Engineering.
Mr. Nuncreed's shoulders slumped.
I wish you wouldn't have said that.
A deep sigh bellowed from his chest.
Why did you have to? I tried, Luca. God knows I tried to keep you safe.
Luca attempted to take a step back, but Nuncreed's hand clamped down on his shoulder.
But you Van Horns just can't help yourselves, can you? We were all so close to being done with this.
Firm shove, Nuncreed manhandled Luca into the phone booth.
What are you doing? It's out of my hands
The
now.
door latched shut with a mechanical hiss.
Shit.
As Luca pounded the glass, the floor dropped from under his feet.
Oof.
The inside of the phone booth was now a loose capsule plummeting at gravity's whim.
Explains why the phone, like, no one does any calls. It doesn't work.
Luca winced and pressed his hands to the walls. As he braced for impact, the capsule hurried to a surprisingly smooth stop. He felt a cold rush of air and opened his eyes with hesitance. Two large figures in hazmat suits occluded his view. Luca heard the deep, resigned voice of Mr. Nuncreed over an intercom. He knows too much. The end. Wait. No. This isn't the end. I know there's still much more. Somehow this went wrong. Okay, let's try something else.
Yeah, where do we have other options, though? Just there, currently. That's where we're gonna have to go, because, or go further back and try and explore some more to get other charms. But right now, this is the only decision point we have another charm to use. All right, I'm going to read this text again because it's not going to do it again for us. So, this was when we were investigating the warehouse alone. Rollo got hauled back to his house to do chores, so we're here alone. We, like, went up to the door and we heard, like, a zip and then some footsteps coming closer. The heavy steel door knocked Luca to the ground. Disoriented, he looked up to see an imposing figure silhouetted in a green glow. It lunged toward him. He tried to scramble away, but felt a gloved hand latch onto his ankle. Luca watched his fingernails leave trails in the dirt as the hand slowly dragged him back through the door, into the lab, into the green light. This is a story about struggle.
This is a story about struggle. Luca could hear a machine humming somewhere nearby. He felt around wildly, searching for something, anything that could help. His hands found a hard object, maybe a tile? He yanked it free, lifting the cold stone. Let me go! Lucas swung the tile as hard as he could at the shape that still held fast to his leg. He heard the crack of glass as the stone hit the assailant's mask. With a muffled yelp, the hand let go. Luca was free and scrambled to the door. He never looked back once on the long run home. Chapter 3. Everything's fine. The next morning, it was quieter than usual at the breakfast table. Only the sound of silverware and chewing interrupted the awkward silence.
I finished jarring a mess of jam last night. So that'll need to get delivered into town today. Okay. So, what did you and Rollo get up to yesterday? Oh, Rollo had things to do, so I just sort of poked around town. I set the jam down by the front door. There's 2 batches to drop off. One for Mr. Tolliver at the Bag and Wag. Another for Mrs. Fratelli at the diner. Oh, and Mr. Nuncreed. He said he wanted some more. I suspected as much. Yeah, he seems to have taken a particular interest in my jam. There are some extras in the basket for that enthusiastic gentleman. Just make sure Fratelli and Tolliver get the ones on top. Important to... No, important. I mean, from what we've seen in other branches of Fratelli and Tolliver, you know, I'm sure there's more than just jam going on there. Off with you now while the day is still young. Is this the jam? No, that's other jam. I was like, that's not the front door, I don't think. Right, okay. So then she doesn't get called, but she's making a call, which we aren't hearing. Hello, it's Juniper Hartford. Before you hang up, just hear me out. I have a business proposition. The simple matter is we both have the same problem that needs solving. Very well, we can meet tonight. So I haven't heard that, I don't think. Okay, sorry about yesterday. Roxy can be so annoying. But good news, no more boring chores for me today. Did you make it to the old Valentine warehouse? So, what did you find? Give me the dirt. Something happened. There was someone else there. What? Who was it? Was it aliens? I knew it would be aliens. No. Zombies? No. Alien zombies? What else could it possibly be? Rollo, I've got to deliver these into town first. We can catch up after. Oh, is it a whole thing? Sounds like a whole thing. Yeah, we shouldn't talk about it here. Meet me at the treehouse tonight. I'm not sure what this treehouse is that you speak of. Meet me at Mission Control. Roger that, Space Cadet. Mission Control. Oops. Alright. Fratelli and Tolliver get the ones on top. Wait, watch your step. Oh, sorry. There's a whole family of beetles here. They've gone missing. I thought they just sort of wandered around. Everyone has a home, Luca, even beetles.
Lucas checked the soles of his sandals.
I think we're okay. It's weird that they're gone. They went missing when the festival preparations began. You think the noise scared them away? Something like that. Just watch where you step, okay? You can tell those jerks. It doesn't matter how many boxes they pile up. I ain't moving. Why would I care where he sits? That they'd, like, make an effort to put boxes there. Maybe he doesn't fit in with their, like, perfect town image? Hi! Oh, I can't speak to you. This basket is, like, the size of us. Can I speak to any of them? No, okay. Maybe we have to make the jam deliveries first. Or maybe we just don't have anything to say to some of these people. Anger from the past, mistakes not yet made, and a glimmering hope for the future. He carried them all in equal parts everywhere he went. Oh heavens, what a burden to bear. I wonder if those pertain to the 3 people that we are delivering jam to. You know? Mr. Wilder, I trust you have time to chat.
Eris Valentine, oldest of Sharper Valentine's children, and heir to the Valentine fortune, had a way of making questions seem like demands.
Certainly. What seems to be the
Mr.
problem?
Wilder had learned to assume that if he was hearing from Eris, it was because she had taken issue with something he had put in the paper.
I couldn't help but notice that the front page of this morning's paper was consumed with stories about this silly festival. Well, yes, that is the news of the day. But there is no mention of the museum, nor the foundation through which it was endowed. I'm sorry, Miss Valentine. My readers are more so interested in this town's future rather than any one family in particular. Oh, there was a time, Mr. Wilder, when the goings-on of my family was the only thing that this town cared about. Well, things change, ma'am. And you know change is a dangerous... If you finish that thought, I will make that monocle a permanent fixture of your anatomy. My apologies. Good day, Miss Valentine. Did I give you the impression this conversation was finished?
Mr. Wilder averted his gaze and began to polish his monocle.
Oh. Damn. Oh well. Good day, Mr. Wilder. Damn. Did I give you the impression this conversation was finished? Diva. Sorry, hang on. I'm just checking stuff. Okay. All good. Last Chance Diner, which we do need to go to. We know that. Can we speak to Dawn? Hi, Dawn. Hi, Lemon. How you doing, friend? Lovely to see you. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're having a good day so far. Welcome in. Hey, Luca, what's up?
Dawn had dreams of becoming a big-time reporter. At night, she searched for the story that could be her big break. By day, she hawked papers at the newsstand.
They got you on jam delivery, eh? Yep. Hey, Dawn, have you noticed anything weird around town lately? What sort of weird things? Stuff going on at the old Valentine building? You might say I've heard some things. I'm working on a story about it right now. Oh, fun. Low energy day for you, but doing okay. Well, I'm glad you're at least doing okay. I hope you're getting some good rest in, taking it easy. I'm also a bit low energy today. I took the day off yesterday. Gave myself like a couch day, which was good. So I'm also low energy, but doing okay, I would say. But yeah, I hope you're getting some good rest. But what's going on? Can't say quite yet. I still need to follow up on a few leads. Keep me in the loop, okay? Sure thing. Have you seen the new kid around yet? New kid? Yeah, I came in from the big city. Her parents both got jobs here. But get this, one of them's working for William Kerr and Perennial Harvest, the other's working for Eris Valentine. And? Valentines represent Beacon Pines' past. Perennial Harvest has Perennial Harvest has positioned itself as this town's future. Must make for some interesting dinner table conversations. I can imagine. Yay, we're in the diner. Hello. Well, if it isn't my favorite little jam runner. Hey, Mrs. Fratelli. Look at
She
you.
leaned forward and pinched Luca's cheek.
You're all skin and bones. Is your gran not feeding you? She is, it's just... I understand. You know, I taught your mama how to cook back in the day. You may not even remember, but you and her used to help out in the diner. See that picture over there? That's you helping your mama back in the day. So cute, running around your little apron taking orders. Whole situation just breaks my heart, what happened with Eleanor. Break. I got a feeling she's out there somewhere, yearning to be with you again. Few things this world can keep a mother from her
Luca
son.
shifted the basket uncomfortably.
Oh yes, let's see here.
Mrs. Fratelli lifted the cloth and inspected the jam.
Ah, they even have my name on them. How thoughtful.
She carefully lifted out her jars of jam.
Hi, Eleanor. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Tennis ball for Eleanor. Heck yeah. You tell your gran hello for me, Luca. Will do.
Luca
mean, look at this.
squinted at the faded
Been lurking.
photo
Almost forgot
from
my
his
dailies.
mom's
Heck yeah.
diner.
Thank you for lurking. I appreciate that. Luca squinted at the faded photo. Yes.
Memories of that day came flooding back.
Oh, we're going into a memory. We're going into another memory. Oh my gosh. Can I speak to anyone else? Probably not right now. I'm probably gonna have to like take people's orders, I assume. Oh, we haven't seen this person before. That's interesting. I'm ready to help, Mama. All right, little buckaroo. It's up to us to feed these folks while Mrs. Fratelli is away. I gotta deal with the inventory before I can start cooking. You think you can handle taking some orders in the meantime? Yes, Mama. Roxy. Luca? I'm helping. Wow, hopefully your work ethic will rub off on Rolo. What can I get you? Not really feeling like a burger. How about a chicken sandwich with bacon on top? Coming right up. do I have to... Ah, I see. Well, that... Is that chicken? Oh, it's tender tender. With bacon on top. Ayo! Look at me go, sandwich making extraordinaire. There you go. I call it the love me tenders. Ah, fair enough. Hello. Aren't you a little young to be waiting tables? I'm just helping out. Ah, my father had me hustling when I was your age as well. Father always says, children are to be sails pulling a family ever forward. Doesn't sound very fun. There's plenty of time for fun. For instance, Father and I always make time to have lunch together once a month.
Luca glanced at the empty seat across from Gus.
Should I come back? Oh no, it turns out Father was too busy to have lunch today. I'll just go ahead and eat alone. Oh. Silver lining is, without him around, I can have my usual. Nice stack of cold cuts topped with a pile of sloppy chili. That's an interesting combo. Cold cuts and chili. Chill. That's funny. That's funny. Because it's chill. It was the chill charm. Here you are. Cold cuts with steaming hot chili on top. I call it the hot and cold. That's perfect. Thank you. Gadzooks, they've shrunk the
Jeff
waitstaff.
slapped the table and gave Luca a toothy grin.
Oh, this is Jeff. Okay, because we hadn't met Jeff yet. We'd only heard him mentioned. Okay. How's your pops doing? He's been pretty busy these days. I know the feeling. Tell him the fishing rod he ordered should be ready next week, will you? Sure thing. I've been in the mood for something sweet. You got a burger that can satisfy a sweet tooth? A sweet burger? Yeah, and top it off with some grilled cactus. Grilled cactus? The heart wants what it wants. I mean, yeah. That's fair. Sweet. Cactus. A sweet succulent. Yeah, I mean, yeah. There you go. Oh, I have to go all the way around. Okay, I can't just hand it. Okay. Here's your order. I call it the sweet and stabby. Now that's a burger with a bite. Hell yeah, we did it. Look at us go. Looks like we're missing a few things. Why don't you run out and grab some more ingredients? Okay, I'll be back. Oh, I see. So I have to go out and gather more charms that I would then... Okay, I see. Hello. If I could just be left alone, young Mr. Van Horn. Oh, sure. Sorry to bother you. It's just that... Mr. Kerr has asked me to make the opening speech at the festival. Being mayor and all, you might expect me to be a charismatic speaker. I actually did not think that you were charismatic, you know. The truth is, I'm terribly nervous. I really don't think I'm cut out for this sort of thing. Cut out for being mayor or for public speaking? Both, I suppose. I never really chose any of this. It's more of a duty to my family. For our legacy. That sounds like a heavy burden. As for the festival, just speak from your heart. I'm sure it'll be great. Yeah, that's not bad advice. I asked water. I've lost track of people's names, actually. Because I don't suppose this will tell me, no. Because what was this person's name? And was it because he runs the paper, but is this the dad of the current mayor, or is that unrelated? I've forgotten their names. Hello? How'd you keep the ice cream cold? We keep them on ice. Where'd you get the ice from? I don't know, somewhere cold. Keep somewhere cold. Look, Bert, do you want some ice cream or not? No, I'm good. There you go.
Huddled at his counter, Hiram Tolliver was meticulously shining apples. More accurately, Hiram Tolliver was meticulously shining one apple.
Hello? Eat?
With a yelp, Mr. Tolliver fumbled the apple, flailing at the air as it fell.
Oh, sorry. No bother.
He leaned forward and lowered his voice.
I see you have something for me. Yeah, great, some jam I'm supposed to give
He
you?
leaned in a bit further.
Jam? Yeah, these ones on top. She wrote your name on it.
Mr. Tolliver leaned back, speaking loud enough for anyone to hear.
Ah, yes, the jam. Thank you so much for delivering this jam to me.
He reached forward and snapped up the jars of jam, giving Luca a little wink.
Yes. Okay. I shall put it on my store shelves post-haste. Okay, I should finish my deliveries. Of course. Of course.
Leaned in for a final whisper.
Of course. Oh wait, I have to touch the melon. Oh, I can't. Because I'm holding a basket. Probably. That seems fair. Alright, so now we have some extra ones to bring to Mr. Nuncreed. Yeah. I wonder what would have happened if we'd brought them to Mr. Nuncreed first, which we were explicitly told not to do. Hey, Kato. Good afternoon, Luca. Can I help you find something? Maybe, maybe not. Try me. Well, there's been some weird stuff going on at the old Valentine warehouse. I didn't know anything about the old warehouse, but empty hives don't stay empty for long. Huh?
Kato motioned to the book in front of him.
The more I read about bees, the more similarities I see with people. If a hive collapses and fails, it doesn't stay empty for long. New queen will set up shop pretty quickly. So you're saying it would make sense for someone new to start using the warehouse? Nature abhors a vacuum. That's fair. Hey, Jace! Oh, hey, Luca. Have you seen this issue of Hank Atomic? Not yet. No spoilers, please. It's awesome. It's a flashback. No spoilers, please. We get to see how mild-mannered Henry Adams becomes Hank Atomic, man of space justice. Jace, no spoilers. Oh, sorry. My point is, you're gonna love it. Alright, Jace, catch you later. Roger that, Space Cadet. Classic. Hello. Got some jam for you, Mr. Nuncreed. Luca, you seem chipper. Well, aside from being on delivery duty, it's a nice day.
Mr. Nuncreed eyed Luca for a moment, then nodded in agreement.
I suppose it is. So, do you want your jam? Oh, right. Usually Jennifer drops those off herself. I know, I'm sorry. Supposed to be a spoiler-free zone. I guess she's busy today. Anyway, this is my last delivery for the day. Oh, in that case,
Nuncreed snatched the basket from Luca.
I'll hold on to the basket until the next time I see your gran. Well, I guess that frees up my hands. Hey, you! Anchovies or pineapple? What? Don't think. Just answer. Pineapple? Why? How old are you? 12? Perfect, follow me. Who are you? Anyone ever tell you ask too many questions? Just try to keep up, okay? Okay. What just happened? Well... Are you breaking a tie between pizza toppings? Hey, what a crazy coincidence. Here's my new friend I was just telling you about. Oh, that's wonderful. Yep, we just hit it off. Oh, really? Get this, his favorite pizza topping in the whole world is pineapple. Oh, and what is your new little friend's name?
Beck locked eyes with Luca. The look on her face was equal parts expectant and desperate.
Luca Van Horn, nice to meet you. I'm Nellie, and this is Ilona. Is it Ilona? Or maybe? I think so. We're Beck's parents.
Beck gave Luca a quick nudge.
Oh yeah, Beck told me all about you. Already feels like we've known each other for years. So you both can stop obsessing about me making friends. Oh, darling, we never doubted you. It's just that for children with fewer than 5 close friends, the probability of a stunted development doubles. Well, 1 down, 4 to go, I guess. What Nellie means is that we just want this move to be as easy on you as possible. You can relax. A friend has been friended. This calls for a celebration. Are we getting pizza? Luca, you must join us for dinner tonight. Dinner? Wow, another coincidence. I actually already asked him and he said he would love to. It's just... wonderful. I guess we should pick up some groceries. You two don't get into too much trouble now. Yay! We've got dinner. Wow, I can't believe that worked. Thanks a ton. You're welcome. I owe you one. My moms are great and all, but they can be a bit much sometimes. Her house is the little cottage next to that big mansion place. I know the one. I've seen it. I couldn't interact with it, and I was like, I'm gonna have to come back here at some point. Wait, you live on the Valentine estate? Yeah, that's the spot. Meet me by their big creepy gate. Don't be late. Or I'm back to square one on this whole friend grift. Great, see you there. Later or now? Now, I guess. I'm gonna go tap the big melon. Can I speak to some of these people now that I'm not... No, okay. I'm gonna go tap the big melon. Melon tapping time. Oh. There we go. Find a way to kick the melon. Okay. I got an achievement for that. I think I just walked near it, to be honest, but kicked it. Please don't tap anyone's melons without consent. Oh my gosh! Jeff's here! We've only seen Jeff in flashbacks so far. What's so good about it? Another day further down the tubes, if you ask me. Real. Come on now, it's not all bad. The festival's coming up. Oh, the festival. Old man Valentine used to put on cockamamie shindigs all the time. Where'd that get us? Well, it's Perennial Harvest putting on this one, and they're doing it for the whole town. As far as I see it, difference between the old Valentine Company and this new Perennial Harvest outfit
Jeff dug through his pockets for a bit.
is the difference between this empty soup can and this brown banana. Those are both garbage. Exactly. Love that. Whenever I try and interact with the phone booth, oh, it won't let me, okay. Now that I know it's not a real phone booth. You know? Meet back at the big creepy gate. We love a big creepy gate. So who all lives in that house? Harris and Gus Valentine grew up there. And Solomon moved in a few years back. The creepy little kid in the vest? That sounds like the one. So just 3 people live in that huge thing? I bet a bunch of shady stuff happens all the time in a place like that. Not really, the Valentines pretty much keep to themselves. Those are not mutually exclusive. You can keep to yourself and do a bunch of shady stuff. So it's empty and boring? Pretty much. What a waste. My mom says that it used to be way busier back before Sharper died. But before the foul harvest. Okay, that's like the 5th time someone mentioned this whole foul harvest thing. And you all use that same ominous tone. Eventually you're going to explain to me how that harvest got all fouled up. But we can't keep my parents waiting anymore. This way. Have we not told our gran that we're out for dinner? I mean, evidently not. I guess it's fine. Most kids would have just ditched me by this point. Why are you still here? You look like you could use some help. You know what, Luca? You're not so bad. Let's get through this as simply as possible. Just eat, smile, and nod. Fun. Great, whatever you do, don't bring up their work. I think I can handle that.
Beck took a long breath, then gave a firm nod.
Was it this instance that we spoke to someone else and I think it was Dawn. Was it Dawn? We were speaking to Dawn. Was it this instance? Where they were like, oh, that new kid, like one parent works for Perennial Harvest and one parent works for Valentine's. Like, so we know as the player, it's just whether Luca knows and remembers. Even if it was this instance, whether they would remember anyway, but don't bring up work anyway, so they said. So here goes nothing.
Chapter 4. Dinner with the Moodwills.
Moodwills.
Ilona Moodwill was worried about change. A gardener at heart, she understood the necessity of change, relied on it even.
Nice to have it confirmed that it is in fact pronounced Ilona.
But there was a difference between the controlled world of her plants and this cluttered cottage in a strange town. Almost done. Nellie was a blur of activity, digging through boxes. Sorry, love, couldn't find the dishes. We'll have to make do with paper plates. Dinner went by without much conversation. As she watched Beck and Luca finish up their pizza, Ilona let herself relax into the chair.
It was pizza. Oh, I want pizza now. Damn. Oh, that's okay. Jack made bolognese last night, so we have, leftover bolognese, so we don't really have to cook. But still, love a pizza. Hi, Dom. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. I hope you're doing well. Happy Tuesday. I forgot what day it was. Happy Tuesday.
The things she cared about were still here.
We do need pizza stat. I agree. Well, our characters just had some, so I guess that's something. At least someone's got pizza.
Nellie finally had the job of her dreams.
A bird flew past the window, but quite close to the window, and the window is open. Now he's a blackbird, so I don't think it would have fit through the open window thing, but for half a second I was worried a bird was about to fly into my office.
Beck was beginning to take root.
Plodding along, hope you have a good stream, enjoying yourself. I'm also plodding along for the most part, I would say, but I am having a good time. I am enjoying myself. I'm going to turn my light on, actually. It's getting a little dark. But I'm enjoying the Beacon Pines so far. So that's been good. I hope the rest of the day and the week treats you kindly.
Ilona's task was simply to tend to them.
Sometimes we kind of are just plodding along for parts of our life, though. It happens. It happens.
She could do that.
Again, the house, it's all so cute. Oh, I love it. Oh, to live in a little storybook cottage. Maybe not in this world specifically, like in this canon, just because there's like a lot of creepy stuff going on, but like, other than that, outside of that. So, Luca, tell us a bit about yourself. Where do you live? Oh, I live with my grandma, over on the other side of the river. Your grandma? Where are your parents at? Beck, manners. It's alright. My dad passed away in an accident at the fertilizer plant 6 years back, which... No, Siri, I'm not talking to you. Get out of here. Shut up. Yeah, okay, which we said, because we said, the town founder whose name... I keep forgetting all their names. Sterner? No. Something like that. Passed away 6 years ago, and that was when the foul harvest was, and we know our dad passed away 6 years ago. So I was like, okay, I feel like those were probably at the same, but yes. Accident at the fertilizer plant 6 years back. Oh dear. My mom's been missing for a few months now. Like missing?
Luca's eyes were fixed to his plate, pushing a chunk of pineapple around with his finger. Nellie was the one who eventually broke the silence.
Luca, how did you like the pizza? Oh, it was good. Very good. Normally we'd have put more effort into
Ilona
dinner.
nervously gestured toward the boxes.
We aren't fully settled in, and Becca had mentioned that it's your favorite. I'm sorry, are we just skipping the part where he said his mom was missing? I'm sorry, Luca. This move has us all a little tired.
Luca wiped his face with his sleeve.
No, it's fine. So Beck said that you moved here for work?
Beck gave Luca a swift kick under the table.
Ow! I mean, what brought you to Beacon Pines? Oh, you were right the first time. We're here for work. Nellie won't tell you this, but she's a brilliant chemist. I don't know about brilliant, but I do love it. She's brilliant. Perennial Harvest just made her their newest lead researcher of deep engineering. Deep engineering. Deep engineering. She makes it sound more impressive than it is. Wait, did the tag say deep engineering or did the tag say lead researcher deep engineering? Did it just say deep? Did it have a title on it and was it that title? I don't remember. She makes it sound more impressive than it is. I'm just happy that I get to make a difference in the world. Perennial Harvest is at the forefront of evolving agriculture into something more useful than sprinkling water and excrement on the ground.
Glanced over to Beck. She seemed to be holding her breath.
But Ilona really likes gardening. Yeah. What Nellie means, Luca, is that there are different ways to grow plants. Yes, some people talk to their plants and hope for the best. And some people happily leave their job to allow a loved one to pursue their dream. You swore you didn't...
Slammed her fist into the table.
Ooh.
Perhaps harder than she intended.
Hey, Luca. How about some dessert? I actually have to meet my friend Rolo soon.
Luca glanced outside to gauge the time. The sky was darker than he expected, filled with ominous clouds.
Always ominous clouds. Looks like there's a storm brewing. I should get going. Oh, I didn't think there was any rain in the almanac. Yeah, almanacs aren't that useful around here.
He wiped his mouth one last time with his napkin and started to get up.
Thank you all for the pizza. It really was good. See you at the festival, Beck. Wait up. I'll walk you home. We're not going home, we're going to the treehouse.
Surprised, Luca turned around. He knew Rolo could be prickly around new people. But Beck seemed cool. Rolo would warm up to her eventually. Probably.
Luca began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to rumble or break. Well, let's... Now, I assume break means, like, clouds. The clouds are going to dissipate. Rumble is going to be thunder. Let's go break.
Luca began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to break, revealing patches of star-filled summer night. Moonlight filtered down, shimmering in the treetops.
I don't know which option would bring Beck with us or not. Presumably if it was bad weather, Beck would stay home. Well, we've just said sure, you can meet Rolo, so. You're not going home? No, I promised I'd tell him about...
Stopped himself mid-sentence.
Promise you tell him what? Spit it out, bub. We're thick as thieves now. If there's a juicy secret, you've got to tell me. Okay. You can come to the treehouse and I'll tell you both what happened. Heck yeah. I feel like Beck's gonna be missing in a lot of important context, but that's okay.
Luca saw Beck skulking by the gate.
Skulking, also a good word. So you're telling me there's nothing mysterious or creepy about this place? It's mostly boring and empty. I refuse to believe that. Big spiked gate, blooming mansion, rich reclusive owners, even smells shady.
Beck grabbed the wrought iron bars and shook the gate.
Mark my words, you decadent nightmare house. You will reveal your secrets to me. What did you do? First of all, I told you so. Second, hide. That's Eris Valentine. Who's she talking? Who's that she's talking to? Shh. I expect you to return that suit in working order. Of course. As long as everything proceeds as planned, there's nothing to worry about. The only thing I'm worried about is what's rightfully mine. That means making some unsavory alliances, so be it. I couldn't agree more. There comes a time to suspend hostilities. I'll deal with our common threat. Now this is what I was talking about.
His voice was an excited whisper.
Proper shady stuff. Someone in a suit like that tried to grab me yesterday. Seriously? Shh. You do understand that when this all inevitably fails, I will deny everything? I wouldn't expect any less of you. You just worry about your part in this and let me handle the rest. I can't wait to see the look on that Rube Kerr's face. Yes, the truth will come to light. I'm still surprised you're so comfortable with the potential collateral damage. There's one thing I've learned, it's that change is painful. Wow, I was expecting shady, but that's just flat out supervillain talk. If you don't mind me asking, why? Why are you doing all
The
this?
mysterious figure retracted their mask, hair pushing out from all corners.
Family.
A chill ran down Luca's spine. His vision blurred. Beck stifled a sharp wince, and Luca looked down to see himself wrenching her hand.
An answer I can certainly respect.
Gran tousled her hair back under the face mask.
Just remember, keep everything nice and normal till the festival. I don't need lessons in rousing
Gran
suspicion.
gave Eris a curt nod and disappeared into the night.
Damn, so when we got caught by the hazmat suit person and that was like the end of the story.
Chapter 5.
That was our grandma? God damn.
What big ears you have.
Right, because they were talking about in a different instance. Our grandma was talking to Fratelli and is Trivolo, is that his name? I know those are surnames, but I don't remember their first names. About, oh, I wish we'd had time to strike a deal with Eris Valentine, I think. Interesting.
Lucas sat shivering in the bushes, staring at his feet. After checking to make sure the coast was clear, Beck gave him a gentle tug on his sweater.
Interesting. Interesting. What's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost. Why were you so scared of that old lady in the hazmat suit? That was my gran. That was your gran? Yeah. Okay, well, I'm sure there's a perfectly reasonable explanation for all of this. Let's just get to the treehouse and figure things out there. Lead the way. Good lord. There's a side
After
gate.
the foul harvest destroyed their wealth and reputation, the Valentines shuttered off their estate from the rest of town.
Right, I think we already had that interaction, but like in a, that, about the gate. But like in a previous one, perhaps. For the last time, there's nothing to worry about. Of course we're not worried.
Clipboard finished writing with a scratchy flourish and looked up.
dotting our I's and crossing our T's. Well, maybe try minding your P's and Q's.
Mr. Nuncreed, arms crossed over his paunch, gave an exhausted sigh.
Okay, we're in our ads. So we'll pause it for a second. We won't finish the dialogue. I saw that they were coming up, but normally it takes it takes a little longer after the countdown for them to like actually start. So I thought there might be like an extra couple minutes, or at least like a moment. But alas, there was not. That's okay. That's okay. What I actually want to look at is, as I don't remember the playtime for this, but I think it's, yeah, okay, so like still a little bit, okay. I just want to see if you can like pause partway through. Not finishing up just yet, but I'm not going to do the entire game in one, so I just want to check that you can in fact stop halfway through. I assume you can. Stop and come back later. I don't know how to phrase my question. How can I get hang on, I'm looking like some Steam. Clicking the branch button and ending up somewhere I've already done all options for. How can I get back to where I was? I'm confused. That's fine. It seems like though, probably, yes. I mean, I haven't even tested if there's like an escape kind of like pause menu thing. I don't think I can in the middle of dialogue though, so I gotta wait for the dialogue to finish. That's okay then. I'm really enjoying this so far though. Just a reminder also, just while we're waiting for the ads to finish up, we'll do a little bit of yapping. I will be putting my entire playthrough of this onto the VODs channel. It's been a little while since I've had anything go up on the VODs channel, just because I haven't really been doing any of the any kind of streams that I would typically put on there. I haven't been working on any Animal Crossing Islands, and I haven't really been doing any like story playthrough games. But this will be going up there, so if you've been in and out, or if you like joined partway through or whatever, or even if you've like been here but not been paying like full attention, you just want to see like the entire playthrough, that is the place. Also, other playthroughs of stuff are on there. And also my main channel is in that command as well if you want some more like edited cut down content. I got like some vlogs, I got some gaming content, whatever floats your boat. My ads break ended. My community's back. Welcome back from the ads, everyone. I paused the dialogue. I didn't do anything. So here we go. Okay. Mr. Nuncreed, arms crossed over his paunch, gave an exhausted sigh. Excuse me. If there's anything you need knowing, you'll know it. Totally. If you'll just sign here acknowledging everything is accurate, we'll be out of your hair in a flash. Oh, for the love of...
He snatched the pad and scribbled his name so hard the pen nearly snapped.
There. And would you like my eternal soul as well?
Clipboards looked at each other for a moment, almost pondering the possibility, then broke into laughter as they walked away.
Interesting. So, I'm trying to work out who's on what side here as well, because the, Nuncreed shoved us in the telephone booth that took us down, you know too much. That was when we mentioned the deep engineering? Is that what? Deep engineering. So he's sort of in that crew, which, as we've just seen from Brian and the Hazmat Suit interacting with Eris Valentine, that's the whole like Valentine side of the issue. And so then presumably the like mutual enemy or a common was it they referred to it as the common enemy or like a common problem, something like that, must be the perennial, what do they call it? Perennial harvest, something like that. But then Kerr is from Perennial Harvest, and the clipboards are. So they've also, there's like two groups of like big bads, basically. Hi, Nuncreed. Hi, Mr. Nuncreed. Luca, let me give you some advice. Next time someone you don't know asks to hear your thoughts, give him a good hard bop right in the kisser. Oh, Gran tells me to just keep away from the clipboards. That's good, that's good. Your Gran's a smart lady, Luca. Speaking of which, you better run along home now. Too dark out to be wandering on your own. We're not on our own. Someone's with us. Okay. I wonder if we can go down here and if there will be anything down here. Very possibly. Well, just the History Museum tent. Oh, you're still reading. The answers you seek will be revealed to you in due time. The question is, the figure intoned, are you prepared to live with the truth? Great question. Another day, another dollar. See you tomorrow, Z. Have you noticed how all the Perennial Harvest folks order the same drink? Decaf cappuccino with extra foam. Why? I don't know. Just thought it's a little odd. Pretty weird for sure. Well, the customer's always right. See you bright and early tomorrow. Can't wait. Anything up here? I'm just looking around. I think we can go into the diner. Yeah. Locked. That's fair. Just checking. Do we think we want to... I guess we can go try and speak to them. Ash, thank you for the quiet hello. I hope you're doing well. I want to see what would happen if we did this while we were, like, someone was with us.
William Kerr and Gus Valentine proudly surveyed the half-covered festival banner.
Right, so William... I'm trying to solidify some names. I remembered Kerr. I didn't remember their first name. Had a rough day, so just chilling but lovely to see you. Oh, I'm sorry you had a rough day, friend. I hope we can be some nice company for you. I'm glad you're at least, like, taking it easy now. That's something. Lovely to see you as well. Thank you so much for being here. Have a good lurk. Right, William Kerr and Gus Valentine. Gus Valentine is the mayor, and presumably of the Valentine family. I would assume so. All coming together quite nicely. Couldn't have done it without you.
The mayor gave a half-hearted shrug.
I'm not so sure about that. Nonsense. That reminds me, I wasn't able to thank your sister for her contributions. Yes, she's been indisposed of late. She doesn't much like me, does she? Oh no, that's not it at all. She's just been busy. Of course. Regardless, I'd be forever grateful if you could pass my thanks on to her. The History Museum adds a real air of import to the whole affair. And we couldn't very well celebrate the history of Beacon Pines without including the Valentines. My father was a great man. You're darn tootin' he was.
Kerr locked his arm on Gus's shoulder.
Oh, that's who Gus's father is. I've forgotten his first name again, but founder of the town. But I mean the entire Valentine family, present company included. Can I ask you something, Mr. Kerr? Call me William. Ask away. William, why are you doing all of this? Gosh, I've never felt one needed a compelling reason to throw a party. Not just the festival, all this. There's gotta be 100 down on their luck towns out there. Why is Perennial Harvest so interested in helping Beacon Pines? You know what I love most about the agriculture business? Seeds. Seeds? Yep, little bundles of potential.
A glimmer in his eye, Kerr gestured grandly toward the horizon.
You treat a seed right, nurture it, feed it, and it can grow into something truly special. You see potential here? Undoubtedly. The seed of greatness is already under our feet. All it needs is a little nudge and the right leadership, of course. Oh, good night, Mayor Valentine. Interesting. Oh, this is nice. Yeah, the treehouse is just a little further on from here. So what's your buddy Rolo like? Rolo? He's... Rolo. Not particularly helpful. Sorry, I've just never thought about it. Lots of energy. He's funny even when he's trying not trying to be. Things have been tough for us, his family, since the Foul Harvest. It's about damn time you tell me what this Foul Harvest thingy is. It's kind of a long story. Hit me with the highlights. Okay. There used to be a fertilizer company here called Valentine's. They were kind of a big deal. Oh, big deal fertilizer. It was a big deal to us. Their stuff really worked. Farmers loved it. The Valentines grew and grew. Beacon Pines pretty much grew around it. Most everyone in town either worked for Sharper. Oh, my brain was giving me Striker earlier, and I was like, no, it's not Striker. Most everyone in town either worked for Sharper Valentine or used as fertilizer. Things were good. I'm sensing a big but. Around 6 years ago, Sharper Valentine suddenly died, and something changed. Changed how? Could have been a bad batch. Maybe it was in the water or the air or soil. Nobody knows. But all the crops died, and everyone blamed the Valentines. Foul harvest. Yeah. Valentine's fertilizer went out of business. Half the town lost their jobs. Sheesh. Next year the crops came back, but something was different. You plant a crop, do everything right, and it's sort of a crapshoot what happens. And no one knows why? Nope. I take it Rolo's farm got the short end of the stick. Yep, for some reason their farm was hit harder than others. That sucks. Things have gotten better since Perennial Harvest came to town. The Beacon Pines Reborn initiative? Yep, first thing they did was give the town a deep scrub. They even put us up in hotels one town over for a week while they decontaminate the groundwater. That's suspicious. So they had, like, access to the whole town with no one around for a whole week? We better get going. That's very suspicious. Hi, Rolo. It's about time. I was about to give up and go home. Who's the new kid? Name's Beck. He must be Rolo. I see my reputation precedes me. Welcome to Mission Control.
Waggled his head with pride.
You'll find we spared no expense in construction. I've seen worse looking piles of junk. Thanks. Hey, Luca, you know the security concerns we talked about? Yeah? While I was waiting, I made some improvements. Let me lock this baby down for a little test infiltration. Can't be too safe these days. He goes all out, doesn't he? Always. Lavish. Love that. Okay, so there's a little target here. Do we presumably need to throw something at it? Oh, so I can pick up a piece of junk. I did it. I missed. Oh no, I can't pick up that one again. Oops. I couldn't see that I had one in my hand that time. Oh, okay. Yay! Oh my god, that one's moving? What the heck? Am I holding something? I can't tell. No, I'm not. I missed. Oh, I can pick up ones from the floor. Okay. Yay, we did it! Where did you guys get all this junk in the first place? There's a guy in town named Jeff who trades us junk for snacks. Junk food for junk. Nice. So, pretty sweet security, right? It was imaginative, I'll give you that. Luca, are we sure we can trust the new recruit? I'll vouch for her. Thanks, I guess. Okay, Luca, you promised to fill me in about the Valentine warehouse.
Luca sucked in a long breath.
So, like I said, there was someone there. What were they doing? I don't know, but the place was lit up and active. Maybe they were squatters? I don't think so. It seemed more organized. When the man pulled me in, I saw some sort of equipment running. Man pulled you in? Yeah, but I got away. You keep saying it was a man. You're wearing a mask, right? I was just thinking that. And also, we saw later our grandma in a I mean, now, it could have been a different person in a hazmat suit, but... They were wearing a mask, right? Yeah. Then it could have been a woman. How'd you get away? I grabbed a rock or something and broke their mask. They let go when I ran. Dang. That's intense. No wonder you freaked out when you saw your grandma. Yeah, that's the other part. On our way here, Beck and I saw Eris Valentine meeting with Gran, wearing the same sort of hazmat suit.
Let out a low whistle.
And they weren't there for idle chit-chat. It was a proper clandestine meetup. So let me get this straight. There's an operation in full swing at the Valentine warehouse, and you were almost abducted by a strange man or woman in a protective suit. And then you saw your Gran in the same suit talking to Eris Valentine? Pretty much. I'm beginning to think this town is kind of awesome.
And Luca shot back a look.
No offense. And so we can logically conclude aliens or alien zombies have infiltrated the town, and their leader is your gran, and she tried to murder you. Okay. Oh, okay. First of all, and for the last time, there are no aliens. Second, it couldn't have been my gran at the warehouse. I broke that person's mask to get away. The mask Gran was wearing wasn't damaged. But she's definitely hiding something. Maybe. Your Gran is weird, but she might be the most boring person in the universe. All she does is sit around all day making jam. What could she possibly have to hide? I don't know, we haven't talked much since she moved in. Moved in? Your Gran isn't from here? No, she came a few months back to take care of me after his mom went missing. Did you know your Gran before? Not really, no. It's been years since I'd seen her. Luca, don't take this the wrong way, but are we sure your Gran is on the up and up?
Luca gazed out the window.
I'm just saying, it sounds like strange stuff has been happening since she showed up. We could say the same thing about your family, but you're right. Luca, your Gran is hiding something. Pa always says folks only bury stuff worth digging up. We need to investigate your house. If my Gran is really hiding something, don't you think I would have noticed by now? That's kind of the whole point of hiding something. I guess you're right. Gran's been leaving the house for hours at a time this week. I'll call you two tomorrow when the coast is clear. And we can start getting to the bottom of this. I'm always game for a good snoop. You can count me in.
Chapter 6. Secret Lair. Summer forged ahead, but the nights only seemed to grow colder. Luca walked home slowly under the pale starlight, cautious to avoid any more surprises lurking in the shadows. Reaching home, he slipped quietly into bed, half dreading what they might discover the next day.
Interesting. What time is it? Oh, nice. We changed out of our PJs. Someone's knocking at the door. Yeah. Rolo, what on earth is that? That ridiculous thing on your head. Oh, this? It helps me think. You're gonna need a lot more of those. Joke all you want. We'll see who's laughing when I crack this case wide open. The coast is clear? Yep, whatever she's been up to this week, it's been keeping her busy most of the day. Very well. The game is afoot.
Luca and Beck rolled their eyes as Rolo strutted across the room.
If I were a Gran, where would I hide my deepest, darkest secrets? Perhaps where you might least expect it.
Rolo flung open the cabinet with confidence.
Aha!
He coughed as a veil of dust hit his face.
I think it's safe to assume anything that dusty isn't what we're looking for. Or maybe that's what she wants you to think. Then again, any good detective knows not to trust their first hunch. First hunches are for suckers. Okay. Eureka! She's lit a fire in order to burn the evidence. Now we did say that she always lights a fire. She keeps that fire going every day, Rolo. May already be too late. Just think of the mounds of documents lost to ash. Okay, I can stop you right there. Can we just think for a moment? Luca, is there anywhere Gran doesn't want you to go? The closet or our parents' bedroom? Both of those, I mean, the closet, because we said Gran's like commandeered the closet, and Luca doesn't want to go into his parents' bedroom. Not exactly the same, but still a good place to potentially hide something. Yeah, the closet upstairs. So maybe it stands to reason that we should check there first? No dice, it's locked. Well. Look who stands to reason now. And I have no idea where the key is. If it really is important, then she probably keeps it with her. Anywhere else? She has her berry bushes. Who has ever thought, I'm gonna take this important thing and huck it in a bush? True. Anything else? Maybe something out of the ordinary? Well, she is always worried I'll break her fancy dishware in the kitchen. But it doesn't matter anyway, I can't reach the
A
latch.
look of realization crept onto Luca's face. All three kids snapped to glance at each other, then sprinted in turn toward the kitchen.
Interesting. Alright, Rolo. This is your time to shine. Ah, yes. You've called upon my expert detective skills. Now I shall proceed with...
Before he could finish, Luca scrambled up Rolo's back.
Hey, this isn't my idea of detective work. Every squad needs a good lockpick, and every good lockpick needs a sturdy head to sit on. This is beneath my standing. Stop complaining and hold still. Got it.
The three crowded around the hutch to peer in. With the glass doors opened, a perfect porcelain display gleamed in front of them. Their eyes searched for anything amiss, but the only distinct feature was its impeccability.
Well, that was anticlimactic. Yeah, I don't really know what we were expecting. Like, oh hey, let me just yank on this random teacup
As
and...
Beth pulled on one of the teacups, it slanted forward with a hollow click. The entire hutch began to rustle and slide under its own power.
Oh, they did say the hutch was the only thing that was the only piece of furniture that Gran brought when she moved in. Seems like your Gran's been doing some remodeling. Dude, only 2 types of people have secret layers. Evil masterminds and superheroes. So which one do we think she is? About to find out. No, don't... Okay, so more of an unhinged conspiracist vibe? Oh, wow. Yeah, this cannot be good. We need to look around before jumping to conclusions. Okay, so I'm just looking at how much we got to interact with. All right. A few things. So can I... All right, okay. All right, okay, so it does, like, save. Okay. Well, we're gonna leave investigating the lair to the next time. I was hoping that it wouldn't go in automatically by house, but that's fine. We're gonna leave it there for now, and we will pick up next time with investigating the lair. Very, very interesting. It is giving unhinged conspiracist vibes a little bit. But I'm really curious to get to the bottom of everything that's going on. We've got a few decision points as well. Well, so we have a couple that we've only had one decision for, which means that we need to unlock some more charms. I am really enjoying it so far. I am, yeah. Yeah, I'm really excited to continue with more of it and find out the story of what's going on, because there's a lot of trails to follow right now, and yeah, it's very intriguing. But yeah, I am really, really enjoying it, and looking forward to coming back to it whenever we next get to it. That was kind of I don't know, it's not scheduled yet, but whenever we come back to it. But yeah, exciting times. All right. Well, let me actually press exit. Is it going to exit the game, or are you going to take me to a menu? No, you're going to exit the game. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. It's cool. Okay. We are going to finish up there, though. Do stick around, because we are going to go on a little raidey raid. I think I have an idea of where we might want to raid over to. Let me just have a quick look. Very cutesy and fun. I agree. It's like, yeah, it's like cute, but also mysterious. Like I feel like I'm not like scared. You know, like I feel like there is a real sense of danger for like the characters and stuff, but I don't like feel, it's not like a horror game where like it's like put me on edge, if that makes sense, which is good. I like a bit of like mystery and stuff, but I don't like horror. I don't like being scared, basically. So I think it's good in that sense. And yeah, I think the sort of like the setting and stuff does sort of help with that, and the sort of more gentle storybook style of gameplay as well. But yeah, I am really, really enjoying it. So just a reminder, in case you're like, what game is that? This is called Beacon Pines. I'm gonna pull up the Steam page. It's called Beacon Pines. I think it launched a couple of years ago. You can buy it. It's actually on sale right now. It's on sale till the 6th of October for it's 70% off. Here's a link to the Steam page. It's on sale. So if you were considering picking it up and playing through it yourself, now's a great time, because it's down from £16.75 to £5 and 2p. So that's pretty good. Heck yeah.